So, to my left, we got Steve, we got Brandon, we got Kayon. No, he's one of us. Oh. We got your host, of course, Kenny, Damon, we got Sledge, and we got TK on the floor. All right, so.
Why you gotta put me on the floor like that? Wait a minute, I'm scooting to the front.
So, this is the Rocky podcast. I've been waiting to do this one. It's my favorite series. But before we start that, I gotta ask y'all a question. So this is a one gotta go question between Will Smith, Denzel Washington, Samuel L. Jackson, and Lawrence Fishburne.
Hi, Lawrence.
I think y'all had
Hold on. I said this all their work too. This ain't just that person.
Yeah, you gave us Boys in the Hood. What else did you give us? I just watched Biker Boys today. That shit was trash.
Matrix. He was in John Wick.
John Wick.
Nobody knows that unless you see the movie.
He was in it.
He was in the Matrix. So you're telling me Matrix is better than Ali?
I'm
Training Day.
I'm with you.
I even give you glory.
I'm just saying how quick you. I'm just saying.
Who else was it?
It was Will Smith.
If I had to tell you which ones I want to watch, those three are.
I'm not getting rid of Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, Samuel Jackson. Like, so we all agree, Samuel Jackson's not going nowhere.
Yeah,
Motherfucker.
I'm not gonna front. If all their work had to go,
Will Smith ain't going nowhere near.
I love Denzel.
I love Denzel, but he
That's
can't.
what I'm saying. It might have to be Denzel.
There is no but
Why?
for Denzel.
As an actor, he's staying, but as movies.
Equalizer 1 and 2 is enough. That helped us this decade.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Flight, my man did. He was an alcoholic druggie and landed a plane upside down.
His movies are movies I
They
like
made
to watch once, but I'm not gonna be.
Flight was so good they remade the movie and made white ass Tom Hanks. Liam Neeson.
Hey, he's a great actor. He wanted him. He's
He's a good actor.
He's invited to the
Forget all that. No, he's not. Then he say something.
Crazy ass shit.
I was with him. Wait a minute.
He's already invited to the bar. He said, "I wish a nigga would." Hey, that's Liam Neeson though.
He did say some wild stuff. He
potato
said,
salad raisins
"I just want the first black person I saw. I just want to hit him."
And a message.
These white
Message.
people be all over voicemails at 2010 saying racist stuff.
He said, "I wish you would come to the phone this time." That was an angry message for you.
Remember the basketball dude was like, "Why do you have these people?"
You talking about the Lakers?
No, what's the
Clippers. I said Lakers.
Their movies gotta go. It's Denzel.
Stop.
Why?
Sorry.
I got Equalizer 1 and 2. You got Training Day. I got Hurricane. I got Flight.
Come on, you got him. Man,
I'm not
American Gangster.
American
You already said
Gangster.
Training Day. You want to say it again for me?
I'm not
Training Day.
Will Smith.
At the time, Man on Fire.
Malcolm X. She just said Malcolm X.
Man on Fire.
I'm not getting rid of all the
Deja
John Wicks.
vu?
I'm not getting rid of all the Matrix.
Bro, you said you trying to get rid of some black history.
Yeah, he a bad. You a brother.
Nah, he lost his.
No, he ain't doing it.
He already took it.
You weren't here to get your black cards.
I'm giving. Hey, listen, bro. It's either.
You lost
let's
it.
be honest, guys.
wasn't my fault.
It's either
Flat
Will
back.
Smith
Or Lawrence.
It
or Lawrence
wasn't.
Fishburne. Hey, bro, Will Smith.
Right,
is
so
alive.
I'm not saying it ain't Will.
Will Smith.
You can't get rid of Samuel.
Will Smith's last 10
Yeah,
years.
Everybody knows
You can't get rid
Will
of
Smith
Sam.
and Samuel Jackson.
You can't get rid of
Samuel
Denzel.
Jackson are untouchable. You can't get rid
It'll
of
be
Why?
Will Smith and Lawrence. I'm getting rid of Lawrence.
The last 10 movies are garbijo.
Yeah.
Trash.
Lawrence.
Lawrence Fishburne. I'm going with Lawrence Fishburne too, though.
But you gotta get rid of most of the Marvel movies.
Who? Oh, Samuel L. We ain't getting rid of him.
See, Samuel.
Ain't nobody said
That's
Samuel.
Yeah, we say we're not giving him up. He's number one.
He's in Pulp Fiction, bro.
I'm not talking about his actors. I'm not talking about his actors. I'm talking about his movies. Their movies.
Are you talking about Samuel L?
No, I'm talking about.
Oh, but Samuel Jackson
no,
made
I'm
the
talking
greatest
about
movies.
Denzel and Lawrence, and I'm leaning towards Denzel.
So what movies did Lawrence make? That was just.
I mean, outstanding Oscar-winning performances.
Color Purple.
I like.
Color Purple was Danny Glover.
He was in it.
He was in it. He was a support. He wasn't even a supporting cast. He was a cameo.
I was with you at first too, but I was with you at first too, but this ain't just his main things. This is any movie he was involved in.
So just because he was involved in Color Purple, he's
Yeah,
a good actor.
All the work.
Anything
Because
he
Warren
touched.
Lawrence is the best actor in the world.
I want to say
I
that.
said any movie he touches. That's why I'm like. That's why it's hard to say Lawrence.
Lawrence always confuses me with the guy who voices Mufasa. That blind dude from
James
Samurai.
James
He always
Earl
confuses me.
Niggas, they do not sound.
He said the blind dude from Samurai.
You don't even know. Give it a name you don't know.
They
who
look
it is.
they look the same.
Hey, listen, bro.
They do
I
not
seen
look the
Biker
same.
Boys today,
Get your
and that
glasses
hurt.
checked.
It hurt me to watch
They
that
look
whole
the
movie.
same. That's how that Liam Neeson did him. See, all of them looking like.
I see why you wanted
Lawrence Fishburne.
Right.
What's the movies that you? What are you standing on? The Matrix? First of all, Will Smith was supposed to be in that movie. He gave it up. Yeah. So this was not even really originally your movie.
Let's be honest though.
I didn't know he was in that movie.
Will Smith's old movies were cool, but his most recent movies.
Except Focus. Focus was real good.
Focus was very good.
Focus was real good.
What was
But
his most recent movies?
They said Gemini Man was trapped.
With
Aladdin.
I'm not even going off recently.
My
I like
God.
I'm
Aladdin
just gonna
though.
go off.
You liked it.
I liked Aladdin though. Aladdin was good.
How were we doing in 2018?
Lion King was trash, but-
He got a bad rap for Genie, but he actually did a very good job.
He did a great job.
He's just doing too much.
I didn't say. I
That's his personality.
don't think he did a bad job acting. I think the movie was just terrible.
But yeah, because I mean, it's not fair to put him up against Robin Williams, but you can't
did.
live up to that Genie, bro. That's not fair.
I mean, it was an animated genie, nigga.
But still,
You got a live action movie.
but
Of course, it's not gonna compare to Robin
That's why
Williams.
everybody was gonna give him. That's why everybody was giving bullshit because of Robin Williams.
Bro, Will Smith has a lot of bad movies
Now, like
He does.
recently,
He's up to
got
Eddie
a
Murphy
lot
with
of-
bad.
But he had a long run where
Eddie Murphy's a lot.
Well,
of bad
Samuel L. has a lot of bad movies too, though.
Well, he has a lot of good movies. He's got a lot of movies in
He's been in a
general.
lot of movies.
What's that movie? He
That
did?
was terrible.
What's that movie? he did
Joker
with his
was
son?
terrible.
Earth One with Jaden.
Oh, After Earth.
After Earth.
Hey, I walked out the movie theater. Hey, we gotta get our money back. This is garbage. I should have known I was trash when there was only 10 people in here. On opening night.
His last,
I wanted to see it.
Hey,
You're right.
his
That
last
was
good,
terrible.
his last good 7 years ago.
You ever watch the movie and just be like, what? What is
It was
this?
the accent. That's what made it really bad.
Huh?
The accent they were trying to do, whatever accent
Talking
that
about
was.
concussion?
No, that was bad too. But I'm talking about on After Earth.
I haven't seen that.
He was
That movie had no business being made.
like, me and my father,
Me and my father.
we was going to. I was like, ugh. You gonna talk like this the whole movie? Like,
Go back to the Karate
this
Kid.
what you going with? He's like, Karate Kid.
I said, for all we know, that could be Jaden's real voice. I mean, he's from the suburbs, so that could be his real voice.
I seen too many
Man,
movies
I
with that
was
nigga
kind
in it.
of mad they ain't making another Karate Kid. I was messing with
He said, I want to go home. I'm like, no, we're going. So everybody goes with Lawrence Fishburne?
Except this guy.
Yeah.
I want to see different.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. That's the thing. It's actually call me crazy, but it's Lawrence and Denzel, not as actors. Not as actors. Not as actors.
Hey, we got to change the question for
Y'all
everybody.
sitting
Start
too
thinking.
close.
Man, you know what?
This is mine. This is my
Let's
point.
get
You
that.
already-
No, it's because we had this conversation yesterday.
As
so
actors,
that's what we had to bring
Denzel,
today.
Denzel leads the list. It's not even close. But as movies goes, yeah,
Man, you should have made this easier. You should put Idris Elba in this.
Nah, I had to make it. I had to do this one. This one. Cause I think it was a good question.
It was easy to me.
It
It
is a
was
good
Lawrence
actor, but he's not really on that
Fishburne.
level.
I just think
I
that,
can't-
like, I mean, Lawrence Fishburne only got, like, The Matrix was cool, but in the third one, I said, you know what, let's wrap this up. But, you know, The Matrix was cool. You know, I think he was in School Days. School Days was good.
He was
Boys
in
in the
Nightmare on Elm
Hood.
Street.
Huh?
Hey,
He was on
but
Nightmare on Elm
listen,
Street.
his daughter's a porn star, so you got
That
Hard work too. Hard work.
keep it me
I ain't seen her work. Hey, we gotta watch this. Hey, we gotta watch her work first.
You saying get rid of all his work. We don't know what her
That's
work
his
look
work.
like yet. But
That's
I
his
haven't
work.
seen
He
her
made
work.
her.
She is his
No,
work.
y'all don't know what her work is.
So, you getting rid of Lawrence or not?
He said, I can't get rid of Lawrence. Go.
He still gotta go.
He still
Oh, okay.
Hey,
Bro,
she ain't
only
nobody
thing Lawrence
special.
Fishburne helped me do is spell prestidigitation.
What about what's it called? What about what's love got to do with it? We just eat the cake and
You know
what?
what? Hey, we have to change this because you know what?
It's getting bad.
It's getting bad. And you know what?
bad.
That was one of the
They're
best
making some-
for somebody to beat somebody up like that.
He beat her all
You've
around.
done this
He
before.
dragged her.
You've done this
Dragged
before.
her in the house.
He said, "Anime, if you die, I'll kill you."
It's like, huh? Sir, what'd you say?
He said, all I got is
Run
my
that
name.
back.
All I got is my name. You can have it. You can have the papers and all of that. Bro, then he beat up, bro. We gotta change.
He was gonna beat her before a performance.
He did.
No, he said.
He had a gun. He was like,
He laid up at the table. He said,
He just looked at her like.
What about when he beat her up in the car? They went into the hotel. He was like, "Hey, clean yourself up and wake me up at 2:00." Like, y'all didn't just have a whole 3-round bout, and you just think this is cool? I'm good. That was a good movie. So you got 3 movies. We got 3.
I can. I said, there's more. I'm just
4. We got 4.
You gotta keep naming it. You gotta get.
You want me to just name them all? Just like,
yeah.
I'm just gonna go down the list. What's love got to do with it? Boys in the Hood,
Good.
Deep Cover,
Deep cover. Oh shit.
Deep cover. That's what.
That was a good movie. They made a good.
That's the one with the dude from Jurassic Park.
Nah, that's Into Deep. What you talking about?
Oh, okay.
What's that movie called? I mean, what's the dude name?
With Jeff Goldblum?
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
Okay.
I think you
Oh, so he
5-0.
got cool out of nowhere. He was a nerd the whole movie.
Yeah, you remember he had
At the very end, he had a long trench
Smoke
coat.
that,
Yeah.
Ain't that the one where he had to smoke that crack? Was I think you 5-0. Is that the one?
Is it that movie? I don't. Yeah.
Is that one?
I think it is.
You
I think it
5-0.
is.
Yeah, that was a good
I
movie.
haven't seen all these movies. I'm just going.
Come on, keep naming them.
King of New York, Aquila and the Bee, Higher Learning, Matrix. Assault
Oh,
on Precinct
damn, he
13.
was in Higher Learning. He was holding on more F's like this. Like he was shot.
Hoodlum, Predators, Standoff, Last
Predators
Flag
All the way
Flying.
back. You gotta go all the way back.
Hoodlum was good, so you got 7 good ones.
I
now.
stand on my.
Seven
Cornbread
good ones.
Earl and me now.
Denzel is doubling that right
None
now.
of them know about
Just
that.
Cause, Always Outnumbered, Fled, Apocalypse Now,
Trash.
Colonia 5,
Trash.
Matrix again, Signal, Mystic River, Event Horizon, Armored, Ant-Man and the Wasp,
Armor was good.
Man of Steel,
Ant-Man was good.
Cotton
Man of Steel
Club.
was cool.
these are the John Wicks, Once in a Life, Othello, School Days,
I could go
Contagion,
without
Getting-
Ant-Man.
He's old.
Batman
That's
versus
what it
Man.
sounds like to me.
Batman
Color
vs.
Purple,
Superman? Color Purple.
Tuskegee Airmen,
Nah, that was trash. I seen that
You
one.
didn't like-
That was a straight to VHS. I'm not giving you that.
I like the ski.
We watched that in
Cornbread-
school.
Cornbread Earl and Me, I said that's the dad's movie.
That's the first. That's his first movie. He was
First movie, ain't
13
it?
years old.
Cornbread Earl.
That had
You know what the
that had what's his name?
It sounds like
Basketball player.
It sounds like something I would like.
That's what his name was, Larry
That
Fishburne.
hey, I'll tell you how old that movie is. How many of y'all ever heard of Jamal Wilkes, the basketball player?
I know he is.
This is when he was Keith Wilkes before he changed his name.
Wait,
I'm serious.
who you talking about?
Jamal Wilkes was the basketball player in the movie that got shot.
Yeah.
He was Keith by his name Keith Wilkes before he even changed his name. That's how old that movie is.
Osmosis Jones.
He was an Osmosis. Oh, he was the
was.
he was
He
the
was
bad guy.
villain.
Yeah.
Man, that's 12 movies though.
That's a good one.
He gave
Hey,
it.
honestly,
He gave it.
honestly,
That was a cold ass.
that's
movie,
about
too.
the same for Will Smith though.
Thank you.
No,
And I
I'm
said
saying,
that
no,
was
I'm
my
saying,
dude I would get
I'm
rid
saying,
of.
I'm saying,
I'm not-
movie wise though.
Get rid of them both.
I'm not getting
Get rid of them both.
Wisconsin
That many
or
movies.
Samuel.
But-
It'd be
I
Will
can't
Smith
believe
or
that
Lawrence
I
Fishburne.
have to get rid of Will
I'm gonna
Smith.
go with Lawrence.
I mean, I'm
If I
going
gotta
with
choose.
Lawrence, but Will, you're on the edge because you did give us Wild Wild West.
Hey, I like Wild Wild West. You feel me?
I did too. I ain't gonna lie.
I like Wild
Did
Wild
you like it as a kid or an adult?
I like
Kids?
both.
As a kid, right?
I feel like
Hey,
I
but
would
Men
like
in
it
Black
still.
though, like I don't care.
Men in Black was on TV last night.
All 3 of them
I
was
watched
good.
the first
Even
one.
the
That new one?
I
The
fell
new
asleep.
wasn't
I had to
bad.
go to bed. I was tired.
I ain't
so
gonna put
late,
it up there
you know.
like, hey, we should
You
watch
wanted
that
Liam
one.
Neeson.
Yeah, it was a long night.
Liam Neeson played that movie, and he was
That shit was bad, bro.
It wasn't that bad.
What was bad?
I've seen bad, like,
the
it
new
wasn't
one,
like
Men in Black?
Independence Day, which was a good movie.
He
No, it
wasn't in
wasn't.
the new
The
Men in
second
Black,
one
was
was
he?
trash.
No, the first one was not good.
Why not? He
That
saved
movie
the
was not
world.
That movie was not
Was he
that
in the new Men
good.
in Black?
If it wasn't,
Yeah,
if
he
Will
was in
Smith
it. I
wasn't in that
didn't see
movie,
it. It
is that
wasn't
movie
starring him.
watchable?
Hell no, that's why I
And
watched
no,
it.
no,
the
no.
thing is, he was only in that movie for like 10 minutes.
And that nigga dragged the alien for miles. That movie's good. The nigga dragged the alien for miles.
No,
And he had Vivica Fox
You take-
before the surgery.
And her stripping was trash. We ain't gonna act like she's. What was that? She looks
So,
She was very stiff.
Look at Will Smith movies. I guarantee you we gonna be like,
This
bruh,
last
I feel
this
like-
last decade has been bad.
if you
No,
take
I'm
away
saying-
focus, if
But
you take
that's
away
around 12 movies. Some of his good movies, it's around like 12. It's around for like the same for Lawrence, like whatever Lawrence Fishburne got. I think it's around the same Will Smith.
Hey, let's put it like this. If Bad Boys ain't good, we putting Will Smith up there.
Oh no.
Nah, you
Both
can't
Bad
judge him
Boy
off this
ass.
last Bad
talking about
Boys.
the last.
Just
talking
because
about-
Martin Lawrence fat right now. They both got old, you know, so they out their prime.
I'm
It's
still, I'm
like,
still talking about Fresh Prince too, though, because that still counts.
that whole Fresh Prince could take away Lawrence Fishburne's whole
I can't
thing.
tell. I'm not taking away Will Smith.
Yes,
I
I can't get rid of
that's what
Fresh
I'm
Prince.
saying.
Fresh Prince is
Lawrence
my
Fishburne.
favorite show of
Lawrence
all time.
Fresh Prince is definitely taking. Made in America is taking Lawrence Fishburne.
All right, we're gonna be back after these messages.
And his music, that's some barbecue classics he got.
They only got one barbecue
I
class.
that's about it. I see it.
All right, so we are back.
I don't care.
Okay, so I was naming the. I'm gonna say Aladdin movies. Naming the Will Smith movies. So we got Gemini Man,
Trash.
Aladdin,
Trash.
Pursuit of Happiness.
Great.
That's a great movie.
Great.
That's what I'm saying. Bad Boys.
Great
That
movie.
movie hit you
So
down.
Bad Boys 1 and Bad Boys 2 go together, so don't give them the separate ones.
All right. I Am Legend.
Good.
Right. Suicide Squad. That's
I like
He was the sole good thing.
that was the only thing.
Will Smith is what made
Hey,
Suicide
let's
Squad
give him
good.
that one. We'll give him Suicide Squad.
You gonna get what?
That movie
I
was,
didn't
hey,
know-
that
no,
movie
his
was
dad-
trash,
his-
but it was not his fault.
We
at
can't
all.
give it to
Yeah,
him.
we can't.
We can't give it to
Oh,
him.
he got 3.
It wasn't his fault though.
Independence Day.
Yes. 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 Yes.
I don't want to
yes.
give it to him. Okay, so Hitch.
Yes. Everybody likes Hitch.
Hancock.
Yes.
I rock with Hancock.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, you
6.
do, 'cause of that one
iRobot.
Yes.
You are in danger.
Collateral Beauty.
No.
I've never seen it.
It was
so-
trash.
Men in Black.
Yes.
7 pounds.
Yes, it killed itself.
That's a great one. For
And
everybody. That was
They
a
said
great
Bad
movie.
Boys 3, so we don't know about that one yet. Enemy of the State.
Yes.
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 Definitely, yeah.
Concussion.
No.
No.
We incorporating Bad Boys 2 with the rest of them. Bright. What do y'all think about that?
I like Bright for what it was.
That was
Netflix.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna count. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was
Yeah. I'm not
Yeah, I heard
remember what
that
that
shit.
about, but he said that.
I mean, we can leave it. We can. I mean, it doesn't have to be on there. But I mean, it would help.
For a Netflix movie, though?
It wasn't bad
It
for a
was damn
Netflix
good.
All right,
movie.
I'll give it to him. Ali.
Yes.
Yes.
After Earth.
No.
Why is
Focus.
Yes. Focus was good. The one where they took the dude was finessing the whole movie.
I ain't like
That was good, bro. I learned a lot.
That's why he ended up where he was at.
Focus was good. I like Focus.
Okay, we'll give it to him.
It
Man.
all ties in.
6 Degrees of Separation. Is that the one he
That's
kissed the
not he's
nigga?
gay.
Yeah, I was
Sorry.
gonna say.
No.
No.
Hey,
You look at the camera like, ew.
hey, we gonna get in so much
What?
trouble.
I don't think he was there.
Wild Wild West.
I'm
Great. That's a great
That's
movie.
a song, yeah. That's a guilty pleasure. It's a guilty pleasure. But I'm not
For
gonna
the
do it. I'm not
song.
gonna do it.
For the song.
Legend
Legend of
Wild
Bagger
West?
Vance. Legend of Bagger Vance.
You give them.
No.
No, I did.
Oh,
It's
thank
Legend of Bagger Van.
It's a old.
You didn't
I
give
think.
him?
I
You didn't
think.
give him one?
I think. Wow.
That's not a good movie. It's not-
Horrible, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. It's not a good movie, but that's my movie. It's a guilty pleasure.
He
I'm-
even
I'm-
said
I'm
it was
giving him
bad.
the song,
Wait.
not the movie. That
Shark
song,
Tale.
that's my song.
Yes.
I was about to say, yeah.
I'm about to say he better.
Well, I haven't seen Spies of the Skies yet. Where the Day Takes You. I ain't seen that
I used
one.
that one.
Karate Kid. Oh, he's producing. I don't remember him being in it.
That was a very good movie.
Technically, that's his work, though, isn't it?
Yeah, technically.
So yeah, it's getting to the movies he produced. Okay,
Fresh
so
Prince.
he's barely beating Lawrence Fishburne.
I told y'all that though.
That's what I said. I was like,
How many of those are before 2010?
a lot. It was a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
I think
not gonna
Focus.
lie.
I think Focus is like 2013.
After 2000, I don't remember him doing much of anything.
What did Lawrence Fishburne do after 2010? I've never seen that though.
He's returning to Matrix 4. He's been in
I didn't
John
watch
Wick.
all of them.
John Wick.
Except
The
for
only
one.
thing I give you.
Yeah, he had a few. I'm just not going real.
Lawrence Fishburne taught us how to spell prestidigitation. That's about it.
Oh, he was in
He didn't teach me how to spell that.
Killing the Beat.
Killing the bee.
I don't even
So
remember.
we're all agreeing, Lawrence Fishburne there.
Yeah, he out.
It might be.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I mean, it was good while you
I
lasted.
can't lose Fresh Prince. I
Yeah.
can't. I can't. That's my favorite show of all time. I can't lose it. Yeah, number one Black Joe.
Another
Best
podcast
one?
for another day.
All right, we're gonna talk about it because that's the best one. And the funniest is Martin. Yeah. So,
I'll give you that.
see, there
There
we
you
go.
go.
Martin is the funniest, but it's.
Yeah.
Okay, so now this is what we're here for. We're here for Rocky. Okay, so
It's a whole nother
yeah, I know we
show.
need to switch over. Just you got to switch it over like that. All right. So let's talk about it. TK, you said to me one day, Rocky is not an athlete.
At
Straight, I
all.
would say, and I
At
have to
all.
agree. I have
Hold
to
on, I need to
agree.
hear this.
I have to agree.
Why?
Now think of okay. So when we get to Rocky,
Mickey was a terrible trainer.
he was a terrible.
I'm gonna
trainer.
say that right now.
But when he
Mickey,
got the black dude, he was good.
Yeah,
Okay,
he didn't
when
become an
he
athlete
went-
till part 3.
He
was
taught
a white
him
league.
the basics. This
Of
nigga,
boxing.
the basics of boxing.
That's why he lost the first one. The whole
Because this
point.
nigga was on straight heart the first two.
I mean, hey.
no, it was straight heart. Think about it.
And drugs.
he could
That
take.
nigga ain't
he
full
wasn't
of
on-
head.
He wasn't on drugs.
No, he wasn't on drugs.
Bro, you
He
gotta be.
wasn't on
We
drugs.
ain't gonna discredit this man Rocky like that.
Yeah, he smoked a cigarette
Rocky,
here and
Rocky
there,
wasn't,
but he wasn't on
Rocky,
no
Rocky
drugs.
wasn't on no drugs.
They made that Italian invincible.
That nigga had a heart.
He could take a punch.
That nigga was.
How many?
He
A
could
He
lot.
took a lot. He
lot.
took a lot,
He
but
can throw a
you
lot.
see, he got to his max when he beat. When he beat Ivan Drago.
His
Because
brain was a
he was in the
mush.
bathroom like,
Yeah, his
he said,
brain
help
was
me.
a mush.
He said, help me.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean he's supposed to lose his eye.
He was at the
You
second
know,
one.
and then I mean Mickey again, terrible trainer, terrible guidance. You know what I mean?
Mickey was shitty.
He was a
Because
terrible
how you
trainer.
gonna say?
But
you can't
Apollo
flop,
Creed
right,
taught this nigga
how to jump a
basic
rope?
footwork in boxing. This nigga said,
You the heavyweight champion of the world.
He said, I can't do that.
He couldn't do it.
Hey, if we be
He
honest,
taught this nigga speed.
if we're being honest though, that's more of a credit to him because he got all the way to the heavyweight champion of the world without
no skill, no
That
development.
was just hard.
That was
Just
hard.
But
That
just
was
hard
straight
being
hard.
able to take a punch.
I just feel like me personally, Rocky was a brawler. In real fighting, you get brawlers, you get boxers, and then you get street fighters. And Rocky was just a brawler.
That's
He
true.
could take a
That's
punch.
true in today's boxing.
Yeah, that's just what it is.
Wilder.
I think me
He's a
personally,
But he's built different than Rocky.
He is. You know that reach. That nigga wide reach.
If he was built like Rocky, he probably wouldn't.
No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't.
Man,
He wouldn't be a brawler.
Hey, but his punching power.
Well, Rocky wasn't athletic though. He ran the whole street,
That's true.
That
the whole 3 minutes all.
Being
stop.
athletic,
That's hard.
Being athletic though.
What's
nigga
that got to
shape,
do with running?
That's too.
You see all these cross-country runners out here. You ain't going to see a cross-country runner do a layup.
Being
I
athletic.
know a lot of country people that play basketball though.
Oh, yeah, probably at Grove.
But do you think?
But then you go to college.
Rocky
you see
wasn't
the
an athlete,
cross-country
bro.
player that's running.
Rocky's character, he couldn't go to basketball, football, any other sport like that.
He couldn't do that.
Apollo Creed,
I feel like Rocky.
I can see him on a basketball court.
Apollo Creed couldn't do basketball commercials.
Yeah,
Apollo Creed
I
could do
can see him on a
commercials with
football
Jackson.
commercial with the shirt, like
Oh, you talking about Apollo Creed?
with the crop
Oh,
top.
yeah.
I can see it.
Well, if you don't ever put your shirt up.
Oh yeah, you see the gut. I worked hard for this.
Kenny J got a C-section.
That was a good one.
Oh shit!
Hey, Brandon. That was a good one. Keep heading,
He just slid that one.
1 point for him.
Yeah, that was a good one.
1 point for him.
He's been waiting for that one.
Yeah. I'll take it. I appreciate it. If it's a good roast, I appreciate it. You gotta respect it. Yeah,
You gotta respect the joke. It ain't really good.
I'm gonna let it live. I'll get you back later. Just jump from there after the podcast over. Nah, okay. So before we start talking about my C-section scar,
It's hard to get off of that.
That was good.
so we were talking about Rocky being an athlete.
He's not.
That's it. He's not one.
He's
That's
not
it.
being an athlete.
He's not one.
He's in terrific shape, but he's not athletic.
He wasn't even in good shape. I don't think.
No, he was in great shape.
Nigga
And
went 12 rounds.
I don't think that has to do with shape.
Bro, you
Because-
can't. You
No,
can't
you
fight
seen his body.
You can't fight the heavyweight champion of the world without being in shape.
You gotta be in shape to box,
have to
buddy.
be in shape.
Ain't nobody getting in that ring out
Who
of
got him in
shape.
shape? Because it wasn't Mickey.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this
Mickey
man,
was a terrible trainer,
Nigga was
but he
hitting
did
meat
get
in
him
the
in shape. He did get him in shape.
this man was
Nigga was
fighting
hitting meat in the
in.
cellar, bro.
You feel me? A meat cellar in a locker.
But you understand
On
something.
camera, like, that's what he training at.
Rocky was a good movie because
Chasing
it gave him.
chickens and shit.
Chasing chickens do work though, but it gave him like he had nothing, and then
You been
he,
chasing chickens, nigga? He said it does work. Like he's done this.
And you can't say Mickey was an all terrible trainer because some of his training methods he did use on Creed in the next one. Not all of them, but some of them.
Who?
He did,
You talking about Rocky?
He used some of Mickey's techniques to train Creed in the next
But
one.
Creed also had basic fighting background before that.
I mean, Creed
Yeah,
had take him
knowledge.
to a whole nother gym. You feel me? Like,
But
we
you
can
got
take you.
he was from Philly back in the 70s.
No, but you gotta remember, like I said, he went to Apollo Creed. This nigga taught him the basics. Mickey should have taught him this.
What?
He
But
should've
Mickey,
knew-
let's be honest.
That's why
Was
Mickey
Mickey
gave
a
his locker
boxer?
away.
He didn't know how to jump rope.
Was Mickey a boxer?
That's what I'm saying.
though?
He couldn't jump a rope.
That's like if my dad works on computers. He ain't got no business teaching me how to play basketball.
But Mickey's character was a boxer though. Remember that when he
He wasn't no goddamn boxer.
No, he was a boxer. 'Cause remember he was trying to share them stories with him in the I think it was the first one.
Mickey
Was the
ain't
first
even
one?
believe in Rocky. He gave his
He
locker
didn't.
away.
He didn't.
He
He
gave
didn't.
that man locker away.
We wouldn't have
Very
believed in
first-
Rocky either, though. In Mickey's defense, we would have been like, I mean, you want to do this? All right, go ahead. But I don't know.
It was like as soon as he heard he was fighting, he was like, "Hey, Rocky, let me train you." He was like, "Damn!" Like from kicking me out the whole gym. Like, "Nah, you good, bro.
Fake.
I'm training this other
I mean,
dude."
but he
Hey,
didn't have a lot to
man,
work with.
I'm just
though.
here
He
for a
didn't have
chance
a lot
and an
to work
He had a lot
opportunity.
to work
He didn't have nothing. He was broke.
Any regular man would have seized opportunity on that.
Yeah, right. Any one of us would have did the same.
Who you talking about, Mickey?
Yeah, I'm talking about Mickey. Anybody would have done it, bro.
I would have
Just-
trained his ass.
my
I
thing
ain't
is,
no
my
shit
pride
about
be like, man, I just gave you a
Alright,
locker away. This
let
the
me-
last
let
thing
me-
you got in
Let
here.
me put you in his shoes. So you mean to tell me the first day, you know, some regular dude coming in trying to train, you don't give a damn. Then this nigga come back, 6-figure deal fighting match in 3 months.
This dude
You
was
gonna
in my
hey,
gym.
hey,
though.
no,
Hey,
I'm
it's
gonna
not
say he
like
been
he
there.
don't
All right,
know.
need some water? I got some training for you, right?
It's not like he was no random dude though.
I do it for free.
He had a locker.
I'm just saying it
You
was.
know
And
how
he
long
was
you gotta be in a certain gym to get a
but,
locker?
but the thing was, he knew he was a thug though. He was like, he said, look, you were what do you call him? What do you call him?
A
You
leg
were
breaker.
Yeah, leg breaker. He's like, you were a leg breaker. I couldn't like, nigga, you know what he's out here doing. You know he can fight.
He's a brawler.
That's what I'm saying. He can work. We can mold it.
It was
Like, you
hard.
can
It's
mold
just
it.
hard, bro. It's
He
hard.
can mold it.
But I mean, and that's what he molded.
He
something.
did mold
molded-
it because
he
like I said,
molded
niggas couldn't
something.
jump rope.
Right, but he molded like
You can't jump rope. That's just the white in you.
That's-
That wasn't.
he couldn't.
That-
like you
that-
said, he had no feet.
Couldn't jump on
He
rhythm.
had no feet.
He said he could jump on rhythm.
he did play the beat for him and everything too when they was in that training.
I hate that
Not on
shit and
beat.
jiving, but we'll get to that later.
I mean, but that made the story anyway.
Yeah.
The basis of it. Think about it. Apollo, super athlete, this, that. You had to have the opposite. You couldn't have him training somebody that was pretty good. That would be garbage. You know, from nowhere
That's part
to
of the
somewhere.
underdog story.
Yeah, that
He
was
trained
the
him in
whole
Rocky
thing.
3, right? Because Rocky
Yeah,
2
Rocky-
they fought twice.
They fought Rocky 1 and they fought Rocky 2. Rocky 3, that's
Hey,
when they
but-
fought that one last time. After
See,
that.
y'all too young, but you seen the first one. Tell the truth.
No, we seen them
They've
all.
all seen them. They've seen every one of them.
We seen them all.
Okay, okay.
I haven't seen Rocky 1 in a long time, though. That hurts to
I-
watch.
it's fresh.
It's
I
good.
just watched it. It's fresh.
So seriously, what was the emotions you went through in it? Because you was rooting for Rocky, you had to be.
Me, like, I don't know. I always.
TK is different.
I am a different type of person.
So you wanted Rocky to get his ass.
My cover, it was like, yeah, I
Ooh,
did.
Clubber Lang whooped his ass.
And
Clubber
he
Lang
did
is the
whoop his ass. You
scariest
feel me?
person
It
you
was
went up
like
against. We gonna talk about
because
that.
me never seen them and watching them all in like
Yeah,
a
I'm about
few
to say,
days.
it's the
Nah, it's
It was
Clubber
like,
Lang.
yeah, I
I'ma
definitely
tell you
wanted
what-
because
I'ma tell you
Rocky
why.
got too. He wasn't hungry no more.
No, I'm talking about you talking about one, right? From where he started.
You talking about one? Okay,
Yeah.
one. It was like
That's
I
one.
just.
I'm just talking about one.
I didn't see nothing in Rocky. Like, you know,
Right.
I was like, you was just, you're poo.
You're
like,
just
you
out
know,
here.
But you're fighting, like, you know, and you're good at fighting.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what they wanted to see. He didn't have nothing. He was working for a gangster or whatever. You know, he had Rocky didn't even have a woman.
No, he was trying to get something. I don't know
I mean,
what
look at
it
Rocky
Wait,
was trying to
let's
get.
talk about this though.
You-
So I feel like she
had
has
some type of
some type of disability. If we're
Yeah.
gonna be realistic,
Ooh, both of them?
Down
Well,
syndrome
he-
girl.
Yeah.
Both of them?
I would say she
Wasn't
got,
that the song
but in part
Cleveland?
3 though,
He wasn't
in part
fine.
3
She
she
got fine.
started
She started getting kind of fine.
she started acting
Who got kinda
reasonably.
fine?
Yeah.
I mean, from
Hey, Adrian!
And Adrian got fine.
No,
money, hey,
no,
money
no,
changes you.
No, I'm saying I just not what I said. I said in part 3, she started acting reasonably normal.
I had no respect for Adrian.
She never had no
Yeah.
man.
I had
her
no
before.
respect for Adrian when she let Paulie throw her turkey out that she cooked all day, and she started crying. You first
well, that
of all,
just shows
That's her
you.
brother,
but
ain't
it just shows you how timid she was.
That was
No.
her brother, wasn't it?
No, I'm saying for
So-
character development, it shows you how timid she
So
was.
you gonna say then by the time Rocky 3, Rocky 4, she was gonna say something if he threw her turkey out?
Yeah.
I got balls now.
She got
You see, she got a Rocky's face.
My,
You
look,
see, she got a Rocky's face.
I didn't-
all right, so
I got
look, out of everybody's face to get in,
Paulie.
you gonna get in the nigga face that just be getting punched all the time. But you're not gonna get in Paulie face that's just drunk.
But she know the nigga
Throwing
that's
your
getting
turkey in the
punched every time
backyard.
Well, Paulie might hit her.
Yeah.
Rocky won't. Rocky
Okay,
got,
no, there are levels to
Rocky
this.
got mad.
Alright.
Remember, Rocky got mad. Was like, "Ugh," he hit.
But
I
if
think
Rocky
he hit a
did
wall
hit
or something.
her,
He's like,
what would happen?
Paulie gonna hit her.
Paulie was pissing everybody.
Paulie seen a picture. No, it wasn't a picture. It was an arcade of Rocky. He looked at that mess. Was like, nigga.
So
Like,
Paulie wouldn't hit Rocky.
no.
We're not gonna make it seem like Paulie
Nah,
had
he
hands.
definitely
Wait,
tried.
wait, wait,
My
we're gonna be back.
thing is,
Oh, that's that word.
All right, and we're back.
Okay, before you begin, I want to know about sledge chasing chickens
It's not about
in the
sledge
prison
chasing.
yard.
they gave y'all chickens in the prison yard.
I've never been to prison.
He just got a prison name. Sledge. Like, you just sound like.
Hey, on God.
Sledge. In all my life, I've known 3 sledges, and all of them either went to prison
Hold on, time out. Are we
or got out of prison. Come on,
Hold on,
man.
are we recording this?
Yes, we
hell no, I ain't
are.
talking about this.
You could have the man thinking he actually went to prison.
Yeah.
Did that go
I'm sure you know. So what's that movie where he realized he was the killer all along? One of those kind of movies where you get that starting realization. He'll wake up one day and just start seeing flashbacks.
I tell you, he got that Blade Brown kind of name.
Yeah, sledge, poultry. Let's talk.
Poultry. Oh, I think.
I'm sorry, chickens.
We cooking?
He said oil.
Nah, so basically, like, so what it was.
I like that. I like that one.
My boy, he was training, and I just seen him, and they put a little chicken, and now he was running.
It was a little chicken?
Nah, it was like one of them big ones.
Okay.
And that motherfucker was running, he had to chase the chicken, and it ain't hard, it ain't easy.
Y'all was here?
Huh?
Y'all was here?
Yeah, we was in Ohio.
In Ohio?
It was in Columbus. It was just in like Lithopolis somewhere. And he was training out with his uncle, and they put the chicken out, and he running trying to chase the chicken. He couldn't get the chicken. He finally, eventually, but the chickens be run like at one little like at one site, like you step left, that chicken go. You feel me? So you gonna be running around, and they do something to make the chicken keep running and stuff like that. It's hard to catch it, and then when you finally catch it, you really don't get to catch it because he gonna spread his wing. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot
he grabbed it.
Yeah.
Was he training them for boxing?
Nah, we was training for football. This was in high school.
Gotta
This
get
was
them
trying
running
to
backs
get them
moving.
feet. Yeah, trying to get them feet moving. This was in high school.
I can see it work more for that.
Yeah.
Football than boxing. You know.
Mickey was just throwing drills out.
Right.
He really was.
I seen this on ESPN.
He's like, okay, so do some sit-ups. And my man here gonna hit you in the chest. It's
That
like,
works though. A lot of boxers do that though.
I'm just saying, it was a lot of
Can't
drills.
get on
he
that
was
body
throwing
shot.
I'm just saying, Mickey just said, hey,
said,
punch him. You gotta punch him.
That's legitimate. That builds core strength.
Yeah, that builds your body.
No,
No, I'm saying-
I'm talking about the fact that he said he's gonna punch him.
Look,
Like, just punch him.
that's all Mickey could tell him. Like, he didn't tell him
He
nothing
didn't explain.
else.
So basically, what you said was like Mickey was like,
Mickey was a trash trainer.
Mickey was
That's
just
what-
somebody.
we say that to say this.
He was
a
just
trash
somebody
trainer.
in the corner. You know, it was just somebody that was
supporting.
like,
he
hey,
needed him.
all right, Rocky,
But
get your
he-
ass kicked.
but he
You
had
feel
the
me?
He
point
Fight
really
back.
needed him. By the
That's
time
all
Rocky 3 came
Pretty much
around,
needed that.
and
Paulo, you done? You done whooping my ass?
He got exposed.
Can you help me?
he really got exposed because he went up against a real nigga. Clubber Lane. That's a real nigga.
That was real.
That's
That
a
was
real
real
nigga.
hungry.
That
I
nigga
never even
said,
got to finish
that
on
nigga
angry.
said, he said, I train alone. I fight alone. I win
That's
alone.
bad.
Come on, that's a real nigga.
And
Like,
Charge
his
one.
training scene
That's
was
what I
cold
like
too.
the best.
and
He was
honestly,
oh yeah,
he
He
was
whooped
hungry.
Rocky ass.
He was
He
hungry.
did. He's the
Nobody
only,
coming
he's the
back
only
from
one
that.
to destroy Rocky. Like
He
he
told that grown
I
ass
killed
man, I predict pain.
he looked him dead in the eyes and said, "Dead meat."
Dead me. I predict pain.
I'm
I'd have been
sorry.
sitting there like, God.
I got Apollo Creed over Ivan Drago. I'm sorry.
Huh?
The scariest person. Because Ivan Drago was on steroids. Wait. He was on steroids.
We didn't know that. He didn't know that.
Nah,
But he was on steroids.
Don't matter.
And then,
You can
by
say
this
that.
time, no,
You
wait.
said Apollo Creed is
definitely
scary.
Hold on. Let him
No,
finish.
I'm gonna say.
You meant to.
I'm gonna say Clubber Lang. He's scarier than. Okay, I messed up.
Oh,
Clubber
no,
Lang was scarier than Ivan Drago. What I meant to say. Because
Hold on, stop.
because look, he was
I
doped
think
up.
so.
No, he was doped up.
That was natural.
And by the time, like, because
That was
look,
natural.
We ain't seen no
By the
dope in
time-
that damn movie.
nah, he was.
that was Clubber Lane.
No, that was Clubber Lang, but
I'm saying
Ivan Drago,
Draco, that was
they kept hitting him with that.
yeah, that was
Now, Rocky's character was old in the first one. He was in his 30s in the first one. That's already old for a boxer.
Yep.
By the time they got to Rocky 3, he was really old. So Rocky 4 came around, he'd been retired. Ivan Drago they said he was the up-and-coming amateur champion in Russia. So you only fought amateurs, and you're going up against two old niggas. You went up against one old nigga in an exhibition. It wasn't
my
even...
thing, but Apollo Creed took that fight too serious.
No,
He didn't take it serious.
Apollo
He died.
Apollo Creed, he was too hungry for it. He was ready to come back, and everybody kept telling him like, I don't know if this the one you want to fight though. He kept pushing it.
Rocky should have threw in the towel.
It's not.
I was about to say,
But
let's
Apollo Creed
really
said,
call
hey.
the real issue here. Who's your real friend in this situation? Don't do a rock. Hey, nigga, you getting your ass whooped.
I would have been on that solid.
Bro, I'm saving your life. Look at your face.
when he dropped, he said, come on.
I'm saying,
No, he said,
That's how enough needed.
he said, come on, drop the gloves, sucker. And he went like this, and he went. His body went up, and his man was still there. I'm talking about,
When he came out to
Ivan
James
Drago.
Brown,
Ivan
I
Drago had his
know it
hands
was
just like this. He said, come on, son.
As soon as I
He's
seen
like,
James Brown,
yeah.
I like that one.
Can I say something real quick? I mean, so to say who's the most feared, Rocky. I mean, he was a little scared the first time they fought.
He seen wait, for who? Clubber?
Clubber.
He wasn't scared.
No, I'm talking about.
No,
he was a little shaken the first time he pulled up on Clubber.
No, but his mind was preoccupied because he had to deal with Mickey going through critical conditions.
He wasn't scared.
He wasn't scared,
So
but
you
he
gonna blame the whole ass?
No, I'm not.
Mickey died during the 5th and 6th round. When Rocky was getting
I'm saying he knew he wasn't
before
good.
that.
He knew he wasn't straight. Then on top of that, he didn't take the fight seriously because he wasn't coming in training hard. This nigga had girls kissing on him.
Right,
He in
in the
there
ring and all
punching
that.
with bubbles.
That's when I said.
I've been
fighting Hulk Hogan and shit.
Yeah, Clubber Lang was
He
in
ain't one of the
there
nuts.
training by himself. He said, "Nigga, I'm hungry." He walked up on him. He was in a press conference.
Yeah, he did.
He was like, "Nigga, I want you right now. I'm trying to fight you right now."
That was a good one,
bro.
Nigga was like, he said, "You ain't gonna fight Rocky ever." Remember that? Mickey jumped in there. You ain't gonna fight that nigga ever. And he was like,
He knew Rocky was going to
bro.
his ass.
he knew it. He said, "Nigga, I've been handpicking your fights." Remember he said that? He said, "I've been handpicking your fights. You ain't ready for this dude."
I think that messed
Bro,
with Rocky's
when-
confidence though too.
When Drago walked up on Apollo, he is still fearing that.
But that
man.
nigga
I ain't
was
seen him in
old.
series
You gotta-
yet.
If he,
I ain't
It's
seen no-
Apollo's
Thank you.
fault because he
It's
should have
his-
knew.
It's his fault, but I ain't seen nobody put
Hey,
fear
listen,
in
man,
in
all
that
I'm saying
series
is
like
that nigga went 15 rounds with an old man,
Who?
Ivan Drago, and struggled.
Getting lit up by them body shots. See, I didn't remember that. When
Remember
you
he-
hit him in the body.
He was hitting that nigga in the body. Come on.
Tore up.
So y'all gonna sit here and act like Ivan Drago was not? I mean, Clubber Lang whooped his ass, but let's be honest, Ivan Drago killed somebody. I don't think we understand
But he was
that.
an old
He killed
man.
somebody with
At
his
the
ass.
same time,
If we're saying Apollo Creed in his prime,
And it was unnatural, too.
if Apollo Creed in his prime, do you think Apollo Creed's not going to handle Ivan Drago?
First of all, let me tell you about Ivan Drago.
If Rock can come back damn near this close to his 60s, I don't want to hear nothing about him being old. I
Yeah,
don't want to
he
hear
did
nothing.
fight. He did fight Antonio Tarver.
It's a
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying because it always came down to heart.
Well, fuck Hart. He got
Exactly.
hit.
That's all he was known
had
for. Was
heart.
heart.
All I'm saying is this: Ivan Drago. I remember, if I recall, when he was training. They said he was juiced up. We never seen the juice.
We saw the syringe.
You
We saw the
seen him
syringe.
putting that juice in him.
He saw the syringe on his arm.
We never seen the juice.
You seen him putting the
It was
juice in
same
him.
way
It was
water.
I
water.
thought me personally, I thought he was getting hydrated. They made this movie at a time where steroids was at his peak, for real, for real.
So he got his what?
So they-
Thank you, hydrating.
but before the steroids, the dude was running on that machine in front of that white
At an
woman.
unnatural speed.
Bruh,
Yeah.
with the
And
mask on.
He was
and that mask makes
he
you
was
run.
a video game character.
He was all
Isaac Ross.
99.
He
He was all 99.
because of the
So
juice.
if you're, but I don't care. Living in America, he
You
thought
talking about the juice?
Hey, bro, I'm just that's
talking about- I
hypocritical because Sylvester Stallone is on steroids at that time.
he was on steroids in real life.
Okay, but his character.
in this character, he wasn't.
I think everybody was on steroids. Let's say in real life.
Hey,
But
I think
but
Clubber Lang could have killed Paulo.
Clubber Lang would destroy Ivan
Well,
Drago.
let's be honest here. Do we
At the
really
same
think?
time,
Do we really
at the
think
same time,
Apollo
I
Creed
feel
was
like
a good
he'd
boxer?
Apollo Creed's a great boxer.
I mean, he reminds me a lot of Adrian Bronner.
Whoa.
Hold on, bro.
Whoa.
That's what we not
That's
gonna do.
disrespectful.
Who? So Apollo Creed is gonna beat Clubber Lang?
No.
Honestly, I think he matches up.
No,
pretty
I said
well.
Clubber Lang is the scariest nigga.
I tell you
Clubber
right
Lang
now,
gonna- Clubber Lang
Clubber
kick
Lang
his
struck
ass.
fear into his eyes over there on the, in the little thing. He said, "Shut up, you has been."
Yeah.
He looked at him like,
That's all he could do.
Clubber Lang
He
is
said-
whooping
he whooped
Apollo
the Rocky,
Creed's
whooped this young
ass.
I said that. I said, but I know, but I'm saying Clubber Lang would have beat Ivan Drago too. That's what I'm saying.
Bro,
I
bro,
think so.
the movie was
I think it
made
would've
for
been
him.
a
The
good
first two
fight.
movies, sorry, sir. The first two movies was made for Rocky to get his ass whipped. It was helping white people feel like they had something.
All of
Heart.
all of the movies, he was getting his ass.
Come down
You
to
see
it.
it?
And then it come down to heart.
Rocky
Not
not white.
skill.
Who?
He's
Not-
Italian.
Not,
Is that the
not,
same?
yeah,
They still
just
white.
skill pretty much. That's all you got. It's just like you.
We're just gonna talk about
Athleticism, none of that. All it came down to was heart. He wasn't throwing in the towel.
Bro,
And that's
you
what you see
should've.
about
That's why
Rocky.
he got Apollo killed.
Yeah, and that's why because Rocky
Shit.
refused to throw in the towel.
Like, if you got heart like me,
Nah,
you'll
look.
do it. And then he's like,
Right,
Again, right, talking about heart, because Rocky, like I said, was not an athlete, but this nigga climbed the mountain. Remember that? This nigga climbed the mountain and got
With
up
the
on
wall.
top
I
and
feel
said,
like that was his
the
peak.
ball.
Right there. That was his peak athleticism.
I feel like that
When he
was his
climbed that
peak,
mountain.
but like he was hitting like I think that like
And
But
he
you
climbed
see
it
what Rocky was
in
good at?
snow,
He was
in
good in
boots, all
cold
that.
weather climates, like when he was training in the locker. And then he got outside, you feel me? But when he was, you know, training in his regular old little gym and all that, he couldn't fight.
Cold weather
He had
climates
no-
did help
He
him.
from-
That took away from his heart.
He grew away. He grew that beard,
He
looking
grew-
like Harrison Ford in the Fugitive.
Yeah.
He grew that beard.
It didn't connect well.
Hey, it grew
He looked like
well.
John Wick. It didn't connect well.
You know, all I'm saying, like, I just feel like me personally.
Yeah, he was, I mess with Keanu, but
I just
he
feel like,
can't
man,
act.
personally, that Russian was a bad.
I feel like his
and he
son
was like
better than him, though.
6'6".
His son was better than him, though.
And he
His son
was
more
trying. He
athletic.
used none
His
of that
son was
reach.
bigger. His
His
son was
son
more.
was better
His
than
son was. His son could box, but. When boxing is different now, and that's what the times is. That Creed 2 movie, boxing was different than what? Rocky came out 89.
Because Creed had to use defense.
Rocky had no
Rocky
defense.
never used defense.
All no, he did all
The
counters.
one time he used defense, it was his game plan. It was his Clubber Lang.
He'd be a punching bag.
That's what I'm saying. He
I got a
just
question.
taking.
He just.
How y'all think Drago's son would match up against Clubber?
Clubber Lang's gonna whoop anybody's ass.
Clubber Lang, I said.
Hey,
Clubber
Clubber
Lang.
Lang.
I said
No,
Clubber
that's
Lang is the scariest nigga.
I feel like that'd be the best
I
matchup
got-
on the show.
That would be a fight.
I
I got
like that's
Clubber
the
Lang beating
premier matchup.
everybody in the series.
I don't know.
I got him beat everybody.
Clubber
He
Lang,
fought
that'd be
bears.
him and then Drago's son.
If you could fight a bear, I think you
I
got
feel
it.
like overall Clubber Lang would probably win, but Ivan Drago.
Son,
If they have a if they had a part
that
2,
was a different
Ivan
breed.
Drago
They'd be
was a
like,
different breed.
breaking
bro.
news, 2 weeks before the fight. Ivan Drago's been positive for PEDs. That's what that's gonna be.
All I'm saying is, bro, he the only person that killed somebody with his bare hands.
But that's because of the drug. This nigga
so you
came
think
out.
he's gonna stop taking
I
drugs?
was
This nigga
telling
came
him,
in.
I'm double
with-
dosing.
This nigga came in with the Captain America serum.
I killed
I'm telling
myself.
you.
Nigga
I'm
walked
telling you. At Apollo's,
He fought a
Apollo's
super
current
soldier.
state, he
This
was
is
ready
Rocky.
to die.
He came in there for going up against the super soldier.
Hey, Rocky has so much brain damage. Can we talk
No,
about
we ain't
that?
gonna say
He
shit.
was
Apollo
shaky
Creed
in
had
the
brain
shower.
damage too.
He had
Apollo
He
Creed-
ain't just died mysteriously from them punches.
Apollo Creed deserved to die.
Yeah, 'cause
Clubber
Rocky
Lang,
ain't throwing the
Clubber
towel.
Lang would have killed
That was
him.
an exhibition.
If him and Rocky fought a whole other 12 rounds,
He
I
was
feel like
pissed
Rocky would
about
have killed
that.
him.
You said he what?
I said if Rocky and Apollo Creed fought another 12 rounds, Rocky might have killed him.
No,
I
they
feel
was,
like Clubber
they just
Lang
was
would've
hitting each
killed
other like, come on, bro.
I'm telling you though,
Where-
but
where's
from
the
all them
technique?
punches
Can
that
we
you
bother
take
with-
over the years, you think that one fight just, oh, he just died mysteriously from that one fight?
Yeah.
I mean, them injuries
No.
with Clubber Lang, with
It
his
was.
power,
It added up. It just that ass whooping tipped over the iceberg.
Clubber Lang would have killed that man too. And I think Rocky would have killed him.
Well, did Rocky? If I recall, Rocky 1 he lost, right?
Yeah.
Now Rocky 2 he won.
Yeah.
I mean, but he beat on that man.
Yeah, 'cause
in
but-
both
but-
episodes.
How did he
I
win?
do think
His shit's
if
whack.
you take Rocky from Rocky 4
I'm sick of
and
Rocky.
put him in a fight with Clubber Lang, he had power that you can't teach. I think he would have broken.
Who?
Rocky from Rocky 4 if you put him in Clubber Lang's fight.
But that nigga went to Russia.
Yeah.
to train.
Right,
And was
right.
hitting logs.
He was lifting bricks.
That's called
Came back.
the old people call that
He-
cockstraw.
He had revenge strength on that one though. That's what it was.
He said
Because he
had
had
that-
heart.
you
and he
killed
had
my
that heart.
friend.
He had heart, and he also had a he had
He had something on his heart.
Yeah.
He said you
Yeah.
killed my
Bro,
friend.
but it's not but Rocky, it's your fault. Like we're not really sitting here. Like the whole movie when I see
I
Rocky
don't-
4 because it's my favorite
I mean,
one.
I
I'm
feel
looking
like-
at this movie like, nigga, just throw in the towel.
I don't think it was his
in
fault.
the ring.
I think
in the ring.
it's
In a
Apollo's
sense,
fault.
he
in
already-
a sense,
in a sense, he knew it was.
Kenny, I'm not letting you get killed.
No, I'm saying.
TK, I just met you 2 weeks ago. I'm not letting you get killed.
I'm just
We're gonna be
saying.
back after these messages.
I use the bathroom.
Yeah, go ahead, do your thing.
So you-
Conversation. All right, so we're back. Can't have to use the bathroom, so. All right, so what were you just saying?
Oh, man, I'm stopping that fight. I just met this man 2 weeks ago. I'm not letting him get killed. That blood ain't on my hands.
It's not on your hands.
Yes, it
It's not.
is. That's
Kenny,
you are his.
I'm
you are
sorry.
his ring. What's it called? In his
I
corner,
love your
right?
family.
He's in the corner.
Y'all my people. Kenny looked at me and said, "Don't throw in the towel." And he
Nigga,
get
we're
beat up.
throwing
It's
it.
like,
It's over.
man, Kenny,
You gonna let
so-
Kenny die?
Yeah.
Hey, you selfish.
He telling y'all, you letting y'all son.
It's not selfish. It's Kenny saying,
Hey,
"Hey."
you dead, nigga.
But the thing
Don't
is,
get in the fight with this nigga.
you know what's happening, don't you? Hey,
Hey, nigga, run.
Talk about Kenny. You make these decisions. Sometimes Kenny wasn't thinking. He in the midst of the
Hey.
fifth round.
It wasn't even the fifth round. It was the second.
Why didn't the official stop it?
Why didn't the official stop it? Because they.
Why didn't the official stop the fight?
That's a good
Why
question.
you telling me?
Damn this.
Why you putting this in my
I'm trying
hands
to
right
save
now?
a young man's life. Fuck that.
It's not about.
I'm throwing a shout. I'm sorry, bro.
Since the Eastland Viking days. So, if you get to fight with this nigga around, you can run.
Oh, look, if he
told
in the
your whole
fight,
family.
it's not like he in no boxing ring. You feel me? If he get in the fight, I can jump in
Get your
that fight. But this a fight like you in an official fight. You sitting there. This your profession.
Bro, if the professional.
This what you done made your name on. You telling me I don't want to go.
shit?
Hey, and what happened? He died for it.
But you gotta die with a good cause, bro. You didn't die.
He died doing what he wanted to do.
He didn't love that.
How don't you know?
Because
he said,
I'm not saying nothing good at your funeral.
After the first round, he looked dead at Rocky.
Look, and I'm gonna tell you right now.
His wife said,
In the middle of you getting beat on.
It wasn't for a belt. It was an
It was an accident. It's not worth it.
And for it to be worth it to him.
How we? Hey,
I wasn't no headgear.
how we know Rocky and his wife was in on it? I'm tired of this motherfucker. Hey, you the real champ. You the real champ. You can hit this shit. Let that nigga. Goofy motherfucker.
Bro, I don't care how much.
He already got brain damage.
Nigga came out here with a top hat on, thinking he Abraham
He
preaching.
came out there.
Right.
Doing the simple and shit. Man, take this. Hey, we're
He
dying.
said, I put on this show, I gotta die for the show. The show must go on.
Okay.
In the
Don't ever
midst,
train me in boxing.
I won't. In the midst, because I ain't had to chase no chick. In the midst of getting beat on, you know what's going on. At any moment, you can say, stop this. At any moment, you can say, throw in the towel. Help
But sometimes
me. Help me.
when you're
you get beat on, you say, don't
pumping,
throw in the
anything,
towel. Them words
when
sound
your
real clear to me.
Pumping, you remember on Friday, he was like,
Yeah,
hey,
right.
y'all come help me.
If I was throwing that towel.
That was adrenaline. He was fully in his senses.
He knew what was
He
going
felt all of
on.
it.
He thought he was going.
Felt every blow to his face.
that was just
He
pride.
said,
It was
no.
pride.
And he-
It was
Yeah,
pride.
it was pride.
It was
Because
pride.
you can't put on a
I said
show.
Rocky would have hated me.
You can't put on a show for
What are you doing, Rocco? What are you doing, Rocco?
with
Hey,
James
I said,
Brown coming out dancing and singing. You come out dancing and
That's
singing, doing
embarrassing.
everything.
You died in embarrassment.
He said, "Don't throw in the towel." Rocky was looking at him like, "Damn."
He walked
It's
in,
worth that much
in
to
the
you.
ring sweaty.
And like I said, he lost in the second round to him. It would have been the fifth round with Rocky. It would have been the third round with Clubber Lang. Regardless, Clubber Lang was going to die in the
Fellas,
ring
if I'm
in a
getting
fight.
my ass kicked,
Don't
come get me.
Hey, and I'm
Listen,
gonna tell you,
we're gonna do it right. We're gonna fight again.
Oh,
But
wait,
I'm just gonna be more
listen.
prepared.
No, if you quit, you might as well not fight him again.
I'm not
So
quitting.
look.
You're quitting for me.
Oh, look. Oh, wow, that's how you looking at it. All right, so look. In the midst of that, in the midst of getting beat, though, you looked at me and you said,
Don't throw in the towel.
what you gonna say to me? You gonna say, don't throw in the towel? Or you
If
gonna
I say
throw in
this,
the
if
towel?
I say TK, don't throw in the towel.
All right.
Nigga, I'm damn right now.
He didn't even say all that.
When you
All that
said
nigga
it
said
to
was,
him-
he said, no! That's all he said. He grabbed the towel. He looked like this. He said, no!
Yeah, no. Okay, I thought it was okay.
The white
He didn't form all those words.
And then, what was my man's name?
That's
What was the other
old
trainer's
boy.
name?
The famous one with
The
the dude
black
like.
trainer.
Tony?
Tony. He was throwing the damn towel. Throwing the damn.
And I'm
Hey.
Tony. Give me the goddamn towel.
Hey, right. That's just as much on Tony. Why don't Tony got a towel?
Because
Why am I the only one that got a towel? Why am I the only one that got a towel? I'm just saying, why did I get put in the position to hold the towel?
You know what? Hey,
Almost choked.
I never thought of it like that.
I didn't look. Tony been your trainer your whole life. Your whole life, Tony been training you. And you give me the towel?
I'm gonna take that. He set that nigga up.
That's Apollo's fault.
You right.
Apollo had 4 legs in the fight.
Yeah, the official should have stopped that
Why,
shit.
the
official,
anybody
hey,
could. His wife could have ran up from the stands.
Because Tony yelled, throw the towel by saying
He's
it.
right.
He said, throw the damn.
Tony was at the top. He was throwing the damn. Tony was in it.
That towel.
Tony knew what was happening.
Wait, Wait, Sledge, you gotta turn your head to you gotta turn your head to the side.
Wait.
Sledge, you gotta Sledge.
Wait. Say it again. Say it again.
That nigga, he didn't say throw the towel. He said, no, that damn towel. Motherfucker.
He doing throw the damn towel.
That damn towel.
Action Johnson got his ass killed. Action Johnson got his ass killed because he is too damn prideful. How many times have we done stuff too prideful and our friends be like, bro, chill out.
You do a little too
Like,
much.
chill out, bro.
Listen,
All right.
you gotta know when to hold and know when to fold them.
You gotta
It's an exhibition, bro. What they gonna do? Any real boxing fan gonna be like, bro, that was the smartest move this person could do. If any boxing fan would have been like, bro.
Before that, then.
Alright, so look. Alright. So even if he threw the towel,
He died for charity. Fuck out of here.
even if he threw the towel in though, he can't come back from that.
Yes, you could, because test him. I'd be like, test him.
He too slow.
He hitting too hard.
Oh, but now you gotta go out soft. Now you like, oh, he cheating. He cheating. You gotta test his PP. Like,
Yo, remember when he pushed this nigga Paul Creed with one hand and all them niggas were flying back?
Everybody fell on him. Domino effect.
But you live. You live to fight another day.
But at the same
And you think you
time,
a man with all that pride in your body.
Like he said,
I'm a man without it.
live to fight another day, or you don't even have to hear about the damn towel. That's the main point. You ain't nobody talk about the damn towel. He done walk his goofy ass away.
but even
He don't even got to go back to Russia for the rest of his life.
First of
He
all,
stay
bro,
home.
let's be honest. Real boxing
I
fan,
would
like when LeBron got dunked on, he was like, it was open gym. Like, it's not a real game. Like, it's not real.
But he made it worse because he tried to confiscate everybody's phones.
Yeah.
So that was to say that's like
And the footage still got out too. And it wasn't even that bad.
and then the kid grow up with Jason Tatum.
no.
That wasn't him.
It was Jordan Crawford.
Jordan Crawford.
He ain't even, I don't think he's even in the league no more.
He got dunked on by.
He's gonna leave for like 3 years.
Jordan Crawford.
But it's just like you died for charity,
Right, he didn't get shit.
and then you left.
You gotta think though. He died for a cause.
You didn't die for no cause. You left your
He
punk
died
ass
for
home to
charity.
fight for you.
He died for charity.
He
He
died
died for
cause
charity.
he was a stupid.
Hey,
He
at that
died for a
time, he
cause.
didn't know he had another son.
That nigga knew.
But then he still
Bro, he had the hoes. He had a mistress.
Bro, he knew.
That's a charitable man.
Apollo Creed probably did want to die. Hey, kill me. She gonna put me on child support.
I'm saying he couldn't go out.
Hey, take me out, nigga.
Right.
Take me out.
That's why he's like, no!
He seen his mistress in the crowd.
Hey, he's here in the crowd.
All them baby mama.
All them baby mama. Hey, don't throw it, no, please.
Exactly.
I can't do what he was doing.
Now it's all
He was in his
fair.
Now it makes
mind
sense.
and body.
Apollo, you slick.
That was all on Apollo.
So can we agree? Because Drago was throwing them same punches at Rocky. Why didn't he die?
Because Rocky could take a punch.
Rocky had just climbed him out, man.
that
If
was
he
good,
was
bro,
off
because they
already.
wanted white people
Man,
to feel
look,
superior.
Yeah, hey, if we're being honest, bro, the punches he was throwing at his head,
Or terrible.
He should be
He should be dead.
he was throwing way harder.
Eyes rolled
punches
in the
than he
back,
threw to
tongue
Apollo.
out.
No, he was not throwing way harder.
Rocky
He should've
died.
shot him.
No, he didn't.
No,
No, he
Rocky should've been
didn't.
dead
He
a long
had
time.
this nigga.
Rocky
He had
should've
this nigga
been
Apollo Creed in
fighting
the
at the
chokehold.
Because he
He
had
was
an
like
eye
this.
issue, didn't he?
First of all-
there was something wrong with his
Rocky
eye.
should've been
First of all, Ivan Drago had him like this, and then he went up, got taller, and started coming down on Rocky. Rocky should be dead. And then, let me tell you why Rocky should be dead. Because his neck, he got hit. His neck did this. Bro, like a damn boomerang.
But it's the same old premise from where it's always been. You know, like what they living color them. They
Rocky should have whipped that.
Rocky should be.
Can't
That's
you
why they
see
call him
I
Punch.
have to die? That's what Apollo was. Apollo was, can't you see I have to die? And then the white man come back and be the hero.
That's what Rocky was, and Eddie Murphy said it. It was just to make
And let's be honest, bro, because after that fight, he should have been in retirement for good. Then he come back close
He
to
felt
60
them
years.
effects in Creed.
Nah, he came back
He
close to
felt them-
60 years old.
Fought Antonio
Come
Tarver.
on, bro. He came back at 58 years old,
He still felt them.
Rocky
punches
should've been
from
dead a while.
and he still put up a fight with him.
This
too.
man didn't.
Look,
Rocky a damn alien.
after Club of Lane, he tried to start reading books. He was trying to get his brain rehab. He was reading Hooked on Phonics and all types of stuff after Clubber Lang.
I think he needed that way before.
Clubber Lang was scarier than Ivan Drago.
I mean, they put up fights. I still think.
Yeah.
Clubber Lang just reminded me of Mike Tyson. Ivan Drago was just a tall.
He beat that nigga down twice. And
What year
the only
was
reason,
that?
like I said, the
What year
only
was the Clubber
reason
Lang?
that's
87, I think.
Wait, which Clubber
Clubber
Lang?
Lang.
The Clubber Lang fight? That was
It was a little
83.
close.
83.
87 was the number 4.
87 was 4.
yeah,
I don't watch movies.
No,
you gotta remember.
No, 4 was 80. Was 84.
No.
4. This was during the Cold War threat. I mean, this is
Cold War.
we
You saw that in Tallahassee.
That was.
no.
I remember that personally.
Damn, that was the Cold War?
Drummer boy.
They don't really tell us that shit in social
I mean, but they had the gloves in the beginning, blew up. So it was trying to tell us.
I get it.
85 was Rocky.
Because remember, he had that speech at the end. He was like, "It's better us killing each other than 20 million."
If we
85. 85. Okay,
Rocky
Rocky
now,
4
you
was
over here about
85.
to have a fucking seizure trying to be a war.
That's when he went to set in the shower.
And he collected
That
all
was
that money.
that's how
from
the fifth
that
one
fight.
started. It started with him in the shower.
Okay.
Yeah, the
shaking.
fifth one started when he was shaking.
He's I can't move, Adrian. I can't move.
Because
And then he fought again.
Because you should be dead. You know, people are like, you're a vegetable. Rocky was a vegetable.
You're a vegetable.
You're a vegetable.
You're a vegetable.
Rocky was a vegetable. Rocky was a vegetable.
Y'all ugly.
Bro, you can't tell me you took an ass whooping all through the 80s?
Hey, 70s too.
79,
From the
78.
end of the 70s all the way to
To
the
the
80s.
80s. And a little bit in the
I was
90s
saying,
too.
Disco
a little
died.
bit
He
in
was
the
still
90s.
getting beat up. Like,
Cause
How did your wife die before you?
she had breast cancer.
Stress.
That's what that was.
Yeah.
She was tired of seeing it every day.
She
Like,
was
this
sitting
nigga
there.
don't block for nothing. Like, it's like,
And
there's
let's
5
talk about
movies
this.
here. This
Adrian
nigga
is the most disloyal person.
She didn't cheat on him?
No, she did. Okay, look.
She said,
Before
you can't
every
win.
fight.
Explain
Wait,
this.
but wait. Before every fight, what'd she tell this nigga?
You can't
win. You can't
I don't think that was disloyal.
she-
That's just some add the
Hey,
fuel to the fire. I'm
in her
leaving your ass
defense,
afterwards.
In her defense, she just saw this nigga beat somebody to death.
I'm talking about every
I'm pretty
one of
sure
them was like that.
any
You
wife-
think you can't beat Apollo. You can't beat
I
Clubber
don't
Lang.
like Adrian.
You can't. She,
But if you
she,
keep, but if you
Nah, I
keep,
was almost start believing
hold on,
her.
hold on,
It's
bro.
not about you.
I didn't like Adrian.
Hold on, but I'm just
I
saying,
didn't.
if you keep going up the list,
I don't like her whole family.
you got some
I just
random
didn't like her.
fight.
I
If
felt
your
girl-
girl champion
out of
of
her
the
if
world.
your girl
Family,
every time you
she'd
win a fight,
probably
she said you
like
can't
out of
win.
Paul.
How would you feel?
I
Oh,
don't
no,
like
she can
Paul.
kick rocks. But
I
I'm
was-
just saying,
Okay, what you mean?
But her
It's
family.
different if
That's
it's a
what Tommy
white
Gunn
woman.
is.
It's different if she white.
But like, you gotta understand Adrian, bro. Like, her brother was an alcoholic. Like, so if her brother's an alcoholic, her dad definitely. You feel me?
she seen some shit.
You done seen some shit,
Right.
so you used to that
So-
life, bro. That's
so
like,
Out of all that time, you ain't find no strength to poke him with none of them utensils in the kitchen.
bro, sometimes you be surprised. Like, you be surprised what people go through, but like Adrian, I mean,
So-
that saying you gonna win, you ain't gonna win. That's probably just like a, hey, nigga, get your shit together. Let's get this, let's get this done.
But she in
Like,
Rocky
that be-
3, she didn't do that. You can't say she did, because she the one.
She
who-
did do it. They did a whole
She
scene on the
didn't get-
beach.
She ain't give him that massive pep talk.
But they
She
said-
Before that, what she do
She
though?
ain't get that nigga.
When she was on the beach, she was
Which one
like,
was the just one?
All of them did it. They was all in like, just ain't got it.
that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna say they.
And they all was in
Everybody
that
was here.
I was
Can
that
we-
true on the beach.
Can,
one was
can
the
we
Just Win
replay the
speech?
scene, the beach scene? Because I feel like we have two versions of endings on. how
No,
that ended.
she,
What's the-
later on
what's
she
the
believed
question?
him, but at first she was like, "No, you're not winning this." She
They
does
all-
it every move. You don't
They
understand. I
all
love,
said
I
it
love
on the,
Rocky.
I know for sure on the beach scene, because they was all sitting on the beach like,
After
I
the
don't
first
know.
one.
What about
After
when
the
she
first
woke
go
up from
around.
the?
yeah.
What about when she
Second
woke
go
up from
Second
the
go
cold
around,
shit?
they was like,
They
she
didn't
got
see
together.
Yeah,
They
she
was
got me
all
later
like,
on, but at
okay.
first she always does it.
Sound like
But you ain't
Adrian's a
gonna
realist
win.
to me, because her husband never should have won
Well-
them fights.
Can we be honest though? Aside from Apollo Creed,
Wait. We're gonna be back after these messages.
What messages?
Let's put some messages.
They was
All
on
right,
Hulu
and we're
too,
back. Okay, so what were you saying?
Hmm?
What were you saying? You were hitting me with some. What were we talking about?
Somebody,
Talking about Adrian. How she was
No,
doing
I'm
it.
saying aside from that scene, aside from Apollo Creed, Rocky's support system is really trash.
Yeah.
They're all alcoholics.
His support system is real trash.
Apollo Creed was probably the most he's ever had from support.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
After I kicked his ass.
Yeah.
He had to earn it.
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 But aside from Apollo Creed,
Well, Rocky was a
even
reverse
his
black
son
movie,
was an asshole.
I mean, think about it though. If something happens to Rocky, then they lose their money back. They was already They got paid. They like, shit.
I mean,
Why can't we just chill, Rocky? Shit.
We already got the money.
Rocky done lost money though. Didn't they go
Bro,
broke?
still
Yeah, in the
after
50s.
Like the same-
Because of that same support system.
Because that same support system.
I think they
So
went.
it's
I think
like
they
the
went
support
broke
system was
because
terrible.
of the.
It was because of Paulie. No, it's because of Paulie.
Paulie, yeah, because of Paulie.
he should have been done with Paulie, bro.
That's what I said.
He should have
Paulie was
been
trash.
dead.
But
I was about to say Paulie should have been dead.
Chased a girl with a bad family. I don't even know what he's seen in Adrian. Like, what
No,
did he
she was
see
just a
in her?
nice little pretty chick that worked at the.
She
like a
wasn't
pet
pretty.
store.
What
She
was
wasn't pretty, though.
pretty about her?
No, he wasn't pretty.
She had a pretty spirit, a pretty inside.
He loved her.
You know,
she's
she
probably a
was
little
quiet.
virgin.
They probably could have found somebody else that they could have molded.
Paula Abdul.
Let me see him get
It's the
molded.
it's
They gonna
the
mold
late
somebody with him.
70s. Pam Grier.
He's a superstar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got a girl with.
He can't smooch Pam Grier.
could've
I was
played
in the
that?
70s. That mess
That's a
was
He don't got lips.
Who else
He
could play
can't have
that
Pam
role?
Who else
Grier.
gonna play that role?
That
Back in the
make look
70s.
I don't
humble.
even know no white actors in the 70s.
They can look humble.
I feel like the
but then we
nicest-
know they really look good later.
The nicest thing she did was bought him that dog.
Madonna.
That old ass dog at that.
Nah, she wasn't.
I'm just saying,
That came
bro.
out in '78.
Right. All I'm saying is Adrian
He
was
said he
a.
married old chick that was in there. He could have had her.
Remember Andy V?
But that was later on.
That was later on.
That was
The
like-
Flavor Flav's girlfriend.
Yeah, at this point.
Well, she
you know,
started getting older.
Rocky glowed up at this point. By the time Rocky 3 came around, he had a comb over.
He got his nose done. He got his nose done.
He looked the
His
same.
nose done.
Nah, that nigga got clean. By the time Rocky 3 came around,
Right, I'm saying.
he got clean.
But the thing is, like,
He was making bread off of Rocky movies.
he could have still had a different woman in his life, and he chose Adrian.
She's around the
Now,
block. He sees her
see,
every day.
He's trying to get rid of
You
See,
real wicked. You real wicked,
making
man.
money
I say he
now.
should have been like Apollo.
See, TK, I feel you saying now, making money.
I
Get rid of
ain't
Adrian.
saying
You
that
wanna
she's making
do-
money now.
He want to upgrade.
And plus,
I ain't saying that she's making money now. Nah, I mean, I feel him stick to his roots, but it's like, what did you see in her in the first place? Because she never backed.
He never had a woman though.
I'm just saying,
So,
bro, you
right,
ever
They
heard
never had a woman that got brain
You see
damage
how
like
long
this,
of
so
a
you're not
chase
gonna
he
take
went
it
on
to
for
the-
Adrian? Like, he had to chase her, and then her brother had to make her go out with him.
Could Adrian
It's
cook?
like you couldn't go no. We don't know. Do
the turkey out.
Nobody got to see if she could cook. By the time you seen her in the kitchen again, they had money.
Oh, but they had a robot.
They
Yeah,
had
by the time
money by the time you
they
seen
had a
That
whole
nigga had a
robot.
whole robot in his
That
house.
turkey-
Wait. Paulie was tearing a robot
What
up.
about that?
Paulie was,
Oh,
hey, listen, we go.
PK, bro.
Paulie was probably sick of her. Anyway.
No, remember-
Paulie
remember-
spent all day on
Paulie
these
was
dry
running-
ass
Paulie was running through the room.
Paulie tore a robot up.
I forgot.
No, remember,
I forgot about
remember
the
it had a male voice,
And
and
he
then he
changed it.
switched it to a female voice, and then she said something to, I forgot what she said to him. She said something to him, pretty much he was like, I'm gonna get her cords pulled. Remember that? I was like, nigga, what?
That's still a nigga robot. It just has a female voice though.
It was a trend.
That's all it was.
Tranny robot.
It was a transformer. Right?
Paulie, you
Yo,
sick.
That was robot RuPaul.
That thing gonna start smoking them cords. I'm gonna tell you right now.
As much as you didn't see PK, bro,
Kenny J, I have a
there's
question.
match
I have
for
a question.
everybody, bro. That was his match. Let's leave it at that.
Who was the more valuable trainer for
I
Rocky?
feel you.
You guys have all said that Mickey was trash. Who was a better trainer for Rocky, Apollo or Duke? I didn't mean to say Tony earlier. His name was Duke. Apollo and Duke.
I
Who
think
was
Duke
who
was
was
a
who was the more
better trainer
valuable
than Mickey,
trainer for Rocky, in your opinion?
In my opinion, it's still Apollo Creed, because he had to teach that nigga the basics.
I feel like Duke had
You
no
had to learn the
loyalty.
basics.
You
Spurs,
didn't have no loyalty.
Duke had no loyalty.
Why?
Because you just said throw in the damn towel. You watched your boy that you trained his whole life die, now you gonna train him? I don't get it.
Yeah.
That's
Duke
How's that
is
respect?
opportunity.
If he
bro,
was
he's
upset,
smart.
if he was really upset and hurt to the core, it's gonna be like, damn.
But still, bro, you training the dude to fight the dude who killed your boy.
The dude that disguised
I mean-
the dude that killed the other dude.
I'm the dude playing the dude.
Plus, we don't know what kind of
I was about
bills
to do
Duke had. Duke had some.
Duke had some
You know how many
bills.
kids? Yeah, he was hitting stuff behind the scenes too.
Nah,
Duke
Rocky,
had
No, he
shit.
did have a whole kid that was a trainer too.
They didn't take
See?
any. They didn't take
yeah.
any pay for that fight though. Rocky said, "I'm not taking pay for this fight."
Right, so yeah, so Duke
Hey,
was.
that nigga had zero brain cells.
You want to lose here, dumb ass.
I even had
I ain't never seen Russia. I ain't never seen Russia.
Let me go to
before.
Russia.
Yeah, I ain't never seen
Wait a minute,
Russia.
so
You think I fight
Ah,
this nigga for free?
Yeah, that's what he said. He said we're not taking pay for the fight.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah, I mean,
he
that's
did
what
say
I'm
that.
saying.
Because
I
remember,
remember
because they had
Yeah,
the press
I remember
conference, and he was like, so something. He was like, I'm doing it for no pay.
That's
And everybody's like, oh, Rocky there ain't right next
I done looked at him like, what?
He could have said anything. I'm gonna do it all and give it to charity, but don't say I ain't taking no.
I was gonna say, because
the last nigga
he still
did
got
for charity
trainers to
died.
pay. The
And that-
trainers like,
It's not- the last
Hey,
nigga
wait,
did
wait, I ain't
charity
get paid.
died.
Trainer said-
Charity got enough.
As Duke, I'm like, hey, I don't think I can train you.
I ain't get paid for this.
Second of all,
Hey, Rocky
we know why
paid
Rocky and them went broke because you ain't get paid for the fourth fight.
Right.
You're broke.
But still, you gotta keep in mind how would that have looked if he was taking bread for that fight. That would have been. I mean,
He
I
paid
get it.
with his heart.
Like, I mean,
nigga
I
that
get
need
it.
to pay his bills.
I mean, I get it.
Like he had expenses.
I get it, but you gotta keep in mind.
Because you see this
at
nigga was
that
fighting in the
point,
church
that's his-
for
that's
money
his-
though. He's still getting paid.
At that point, you gotta keep in mind Apollo was his best friend. So going
I don't
through
give a
his head-
damn. My kids still got
My best friend want me to get paid too. Though.
My best friend ain't going. Hey, and I get like he said. I guarantee you, Apollo Creed ain't taking that shit for free.
But at this point, he's not broke. He's got bread. Rocky is rich at this point. He's set. So at that point,
It don't matter.
He's
He's
not
still
thinking
getting
of
paid.
bread.
This is your
Floyd
career.
Mayweather.
This
Is the
is your
richest
job.
athlete of
This
all
ain't
time.
his-
He still getting that
This is
bag.
your
Still
job.
says
You
I
don't
need
nothing else.
This ain't his career at this point. He's retired.
Who?
But this,
Rocky's
okay.
retired at the
Now
beginning of
look,
sport.
but as a boxer, if you come back and fight, you're not retired no more. So it's like you need to do. You need to get some
And where
money for
they
your
fighting
work.
for free, get him.
Plus, he just
Back at home training Tommy Gunn. And not getting no credit for
then he
training
just
Tommy
seen
Gunn.
his best friend get killed. Then he could have been next. He could have let. You
Drago
gotta
won.
leave some money
No,
for
no,
Adrian.
for real.
But
The
see,
least you can do is get some money.
Drago
The
won to
least
fight
you can
Rocky.
do.
Did Adrian
Rocky
even
didn't want
say
to
that
do
in
it,
the movie?
and then
Was she
Apollo
around when he
said
said
he
this
Yeah.
shit?
Was she around when he said
She
that?
was sitting right next to him
Wait, what
at
was
the press
Was
conference.
Adrian saying when he said that shit? I'm gonna do it for free.
Yeah, she was.
So Adrian loyal as hell because a real girl, she gonna be like, yeah, I'm cheating on this nigga.
I mean, but who Adrian gonna cheat with?
Oh, you ain't Duke.
Said it do.
Closest nigga around.
Hey, there's a reason why they call this nigga Duke.
You think Duke would hit Adrian?
You said what?
You think Duke would hit Adrian?
Dude,
TK, you know Duke was in there. Throw the damn leg.
I feel like Duke would probably been like, I got better standing than
If
that.
Clubber Lang wanted to, Duke would have won.
You think Clubber?
Cover Lane
He
was
literally
just,
pulled up in the audience.
Cover Lane was just doing that for
Clubber Lang was
intimidation.
He was trying to get him
Yeah,
mad.
he was
didn't
just
want that
intimidating. He didn't want that.
He didn't want that.
Adrian wouldn't have stood a
Hey,
chance.
Cover Lane just wanted that. That was intimidation.
Just the testosterone that man
Nah,
was
he
doing in
was
that
there.
press conference. He
Because he came up to him, he was like,
Adrian
he said,
would've
"What you
been in
gonna do with a real man?" That's
Yeah,
he,
he did. He did.
Adrian
he
would have
would've
been in
hit.
trouble.
He would have hit it.
Yeah, he said he would have hit it.
He came
Cover
in-
Lane would have hit it off a GP, but he
He
ain't
would have
like.
hit it just to
He
add
wanna
fuel
hit
to
it,
the
wanna
fight.
hit
He'd have spit on
It was like Tupac and
Get your ass
Biggie.
out.
Right, he'd have spit on
I really don't want Faith, but he fucking Faith. That's gonna be the icing on the cake.
Get money.
So, like, what's y'all's worst beatdowns in the Rocky series?
Worst beatdown? Rocky taking it from Clubber Lane.
Cover Lane.
Cover Lane got his ass. I don't even think
That's the
Rocky
only beat
landed
down he
a
really got
punch.
to take.
I don't think Rocky landed a punch.
Clubber Lane was mad when he was on the ground. He said, "Come on, come on!" He was mad. He said, "You made me." He kept saying, "You made me wait." Remember that? You made me wait. You made me wait.
I think that round was like
He said-
10-7.
He said, 3 years, my boy. He hit that nigga with some
He was calling him
heat.
by his last name too.
He did it for every year.
That's
Every day.
Six shots
and then what he do? He put the nigga in a chokehold, just like Ivan Drago did.
But
He
how do
said-
you put somebody?
he said,
Hey, somebody put you
You
in
done
the
made
chokehold
me
with some
want to
boxing
watch that
gloves?
shit again.
You deserve it.
I want to watch that shit now.
You deserve it. How you let that man spread his
Just cause the way
stomach?
he expressing that shit.
How you let him
3
spread his
years.
stomach?
What's that? They pound good.
That
Baby,
leather-
wait.
That leather big.
And then that nigga said, he said,
I want to watch
he thought about it. He was like,
I was gonna let you go. Bro, he had no way. And then they weren't fighting with regulation padded gloves. You deserve that ass with him.
I think where he was hitting them, I think he didn't like that motherfucker for real.
he knocked
They shorted him on
him
his
out in real
money.
He had a
life.
personal
They
problem
shorted
with
him on his money.
And
He
you
seen
heard
that
the sound
shit.
Rocky
Steve.
made. You
He
heard the
seen
sound Rocky
Rocky's check and seen his checks.
It was like,
Steve, he did knock him out during
He
the
knocked him out
filming.
in real life.
In real
In
life.
real life.
Right.
Everybody has knocked him out in real life.
You seen it?
Yes.
furthermore,
You know
to
why?
say that.
Because they seen Rocky's check. And they seen
Well, that's
Furthermore,
because
to prove that
Rocky was
not
writing,
an
directing,
athlete. He had a
screenwriting.
glass
He did it
jaw.
Whoa,
all.
whoa. Sylvester Stallone wrote this movie.
He wrote them all.
In the back of his trunk.
He wrote them all.
I don't know if it was a
the
truck.
first one he was
He wrote. He was especially the first one.
broke.
He said, yeah, he lived in his car,
Yeah, I know he lived in his car.
but he wrote them all.
So he wrote Rocky in his car. That low budget ass movie made all that damn money.
Made all
That's what I'm
that,
saying.
man.
Man, that's
You see, he got
70s was
clean.
wild.
See all the hope that just got on everybody's face?
I want to be Rocky for the
Because
day.
somebody wanted to buy it, but they didn't want him to be in it.
Right.
He was like, no,
Yeah.
I can't be in it. You
That's
can't.
a good
I've heard that
Did you watch
story
that
before.
movie yet?
No, I
There's
haven't
a
seen
movie
it. I'm
out
gonna
about
watch it.
that.
I'm gonna watch
There's
it.
a movie out about that.
Oh, it's a movie
It's
about
called Chuck.
It's called Chuck. It's about Rocky being made. It's called Chuck.
all about
good.
what somebody was trying to do, what you said, like take it from him.
Okay.
It's about a real
Yeah,
boxer.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch
But
that
it's
for sure.
like, yeah, it's a
What's it
good
called
movie.
now?
It's called Chuck.
Chuck.
Okay.
Just straight up.
Yeah,
Chuck.
I gotta say that my little list on.
I will say one of my favorite beatdowns.
Wait. You said the worst beatdown, right?
Yeah,
Clubber.
I say
Yeah, it's Clubber for sure.
Because he ain't getting no punches.
Plus he was talking to him.
like
He was talking to him while he hit.
Hey, if you get your ass beat and somebody talking to you,
That's a whooping. That's a whooping at that point. When your dad gets you,
Hey.
no, you gonna do it again? No, you gonna do it again?
Right.
You made me wait.
3 years.
3 years, my boy.
That's my number one. But also like Drago's son.
The first one with Creed,
The first fight he beat the hell out of him.
he
bro.
beat him down.
He did beat him down.
I hated Creed too. I just felt like I was watching Rocky 4 all over again. But I mean, it's okay.
Nah, because he ain't died. It's a difference. You know, his son
You
lived to
almost
fight
gave one of
again.
the tips of care.
He went
Thank God it's
I let your dad
Listen,
die. I'm
he
not
was
gonna
damn
let
near
you
close.
die.
Apollo wouldn't have died if this was 2019. Like, he would have fought Drago in 2019 or 2018, 2017.
He died then.
He wouldn't have died. But he died. Well, nobody. Bro, we're saving him. I don't care what nobody says. Apollo Creed's getting. If you my family member, you my homie, my boy. Like you said, I'm jumping over the rope. Floyd Mayweather.
Coming in with the water. That's like,
Hey,
Throw
Judah.
shit. Throw shit at this thing.
Judah was in the Floyd Mayweather's ass. What happened? What they do? Diversion.
I'm about to say,
Diversion.
what's Uncle
The only real friend down here, because if you tell me no, I done heard no.
Jay, like I
Hold up, now,
said.
if you that
What I
person's real
said,
friend,
right?
you ain't about to let him. The abuse that Ivan put on Apollo, if you his real friend,
If you look,
Right.
I don't care, bro. If I looked over and I seen Kenny getting his ass whooped,
and
like,
Kenny
he
looked
on-
at you and was like, no, don't throw it. No.
Bro, that's how it's going,
The
bro.
hell we can.
Kenny, go to hell.
All right,
We'll fight this later.
Fight it later.
We'll get
There
him
is no
later. We'll get
later.
him
You
over
cannot
later.
come back and fight this man. Why you gonna come back and fight him?
Bro, boxers
For
do
what?
it
You
all the
see-
time.
Right, but this
Okay,
wasn't
but let me
it.
ask you
This one that
How many times you done been with one of your boys and
What
it's
you mean it was
one-on-one?
didn't
He fighting,
Rocky fought.
but now,
He not-
but he getting his ass kicked. You
How
don't
much
jump
you-
in. You don't say
that's a
separate.
whole different type of
Yeah.
situation.
Hey, Rocky fought
We
Cumberland
outside-
twice.
He
Yeah,
not-
how you gonna
look.
say it's not that point in time? He
We
went
on
up the lane
TV,
twice.
right? But Rocky didn't die. He didn't have no towel get thrown, and Rocky took his ass with him. He went to sleep.
But then again, wait. But then again, in Rocky 3, all he had in his corner was an alcoholic. and that
So
first,
wait.
that first fight, all he had was Paulie. Paulie said, I don't know nothing about being in the corner, man. Remember that? He said, I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah.
He was just all true.
And
It's
look,
like robots.
Rocky ain't know nothing about being in no corner either. Rocky always been in the ring. Rocky would
But
have
Rocky can tell when
Rocky
somebody
also
get
took
their
some punches before.
Right, but Rocky would have ate them punches, and he said,
Rocky should be
"Don't
dead.
throw in the towel. If this your job, this what you do. This what you did your whole life, and you tell me we right here, right now. You tell me don't throw in the towel.
He knew that's what he knew that's what
I mean, I
he
knew
would
he
rather die in the ring, but I think about Rocky should have been thinking about his
He
wife.
got a family,
well, maybe
bro.
he was thinking about his wife.
Man, if he wasn't,
Paulo was
his
running
wife,
his mouth.
his wife
Paulo was
wasn't
running
thinking
his
about
mouth.
him.
Talking about all of that.
Uh-huh.
But still,
Paulo was running his mouth, Rocky.
you gotta keep in mind, like,
I'll let the nigga. Now I think about it, I'll let the nigga.
I let the nigga die too. Man, I ain't going out like that, man.
I'm looking at Paulo, then I'm looking at all that ass over there. Bye, nigga.
you gotta keep in mind Apollo's position on one stage. Everybody in here done been in a fight at least once, right? I don't want nobody jumping in for y'all. So you can only keep in mind with
Don't
a
get my
professional.
ass kicked.
But
fellas.
still,
That's
but
a professional
We're gonna
fight.
be back.
If I'm getting beat like he's getting back, getting beat by Drago.
If we outside, you fighting some.
All right,
Cut him
so
out
we're
on
back.
camera.
All right, so Mr. Steve is leaving us.
I don't want to go, but I gotta go. These guys are off the hook. Especially these two right here, man.
Man, we just
These two right here, man, you got to renegotiate their contract. These two right here is off the hook, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Definitely appreciate
TK and my man, what's my man?
Sledge.
Hey,
You can't forget Sledge. Come on now.
I'm telling you, man.
That's a prison.
Sledgehammer.
They off the hook, man. Cause hey, listen, I'm usually talking to them, but I'm checking. Just listen to these two. I'm telling you.
I'm not ready to.
You see, was he Brandon
Yeah, I
leaving
gotta
us
go to
too?
work too.
Oh, Brandon.
Hey, man.
Yeah, I'm about to sit right next to you.
I gotta go work in 30 minutes, so we got.
I want to grab my munchies.
It sounds like this about to be over.
Seems like everybody about to go.
Yeah, all right. I gotta go
Hey,
too.
we out like Apollo.
TK
now.
said,
We got like Apollo, nigga. We got like Apollo.
Oh wait.
Oh, yeah, man. I enjoyed this, man. I'm gonna have to go back for another, man. They off the hook, boy.
Fuck Apollo, he died.
At his own risk, his own cause, and on his own demand.
But you don't die on my own terms, though. Like,
It was on his own terms.
like,
He
that's
said-
like if we out in the club and we 16 and my boy gets shot, boom,
Wow.
you got a flesh wound. Okay, I can say he's
See,
like, nah,
but look,
let me bleed out.
look,
No, I'm not letting you bleed out.
It's a whole different situation.
I'm just it's the same situation.
No, it's not the same situation. That's not the same situation.
In any case,
Okay, look, so who shot him?
huh?
Who shot him?
The nigga you beefing with?
All right, all
Hey, I
right.
died. Hey, I
Now
died in
listen.
the streets.
Now listen.
No, we
Was
got
that
kids.
Was he a professional shooter? Was he a professional shooter?
Professional shooter.
Because if he wasn't a professional shooter, like these were professional boxers, this is something different.
It's
We
an
in the club.
exhibition.
I got a question.
Oh, so you saying that he was just training?
What is a professional shooter?
I mean, that's what I'm trying to figure out because it's like he said he shot him. It's in the same situation. Now,
Okay,
he was
What
in
you
the
mean?
ring.
What is a professional shooter? You ain't never seen Four Brothers?
See, that's the.
You pay niggas to
I would say a professional
I
shooter.
told you out of town
I would say a
shooters.
professional shooter, somebody with the sniper school, like
No.
that, you know,
Oh,
got
yeah, I don't think they have a schooler.
No, they got sniper
It's called
school,
the
so like
military.
that. Yeah, the military, you know, they got sniper school.
ROTC. nigga.
Nah, I don't think ROTC is
I don't think they
professional.
got a school.
They rookies.
It's a rifleman's club.
You know what I mean?
The rifleman. But okay, I give you that. But at the same time, I'm throwing it in the towel, bro. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry that we're stuck on this the whole podcast, bro. But this is like something. This is wrong in the black community. We gotta let that pride go.
It wasn't even.
That was pride.
That was definitely pride.
That was
Okay,
pride.
it was pride.
He
I
let
feel
Pride get
that.
him killed.
But alright, so whose fault?
And then it ain't like okay, he died. Let's charge the man with murder. No, he gets to go home free.
Because why? Because why?
It's a sport.
It was a sport.
I'm not dying for this sport.
Right, but he wanted to die for
But it's different though when somebody dies and they get brain damage and then they be like they get punched in the head. They be like, okay, I'm good, and then they fall over.
Hey, how do we know he wasn't suffering from brain damage at that point?
Huh?
How do we know he wasn't?
We knew.
Anybody at that moment could have killed it. Clubber Lang would have killed him. If it would have went 5-6 rounds with Rocky could have potentially killed him. If he got back in that ring,
I mean, that's the
he
ring.
was
That's
going to
the
die.
chance you take. But in this chance,
Now it's the chance you
what
take.
did Vince McMahon say? No chance in hell. You got no chance, and he had no chance. I don't understand how y'all just are okay with letting your boy get his ass whipped. Now, don't get me wrong, but if we fighting one-on-one in the street, my boy get his ass whipped, I'm going to let him get his ass whipped. But I am stopping this.
time out.
But
Hey,
time out. He is fighting somebody on steroids.
Time out.
Look at my boy.
Nah, he got hit.
Everybody knows it.
Time out.
So 1-on-1 in the street, you gonna stop the fight. But now it's a 1-on-1 in the ring for a professional sport.
And I'm stopping the fight there. If my
Right,
boy's
so I'm
getting beat
saying.
up, if I don't stop the fight, I'm jumping in. So your best bet is for me to stop this fight.
Hey, also, if you run in one-on-ones and you instigate a fight,
You deserve it. But you don't deserve to die.
you deserve. Hey,
I'm
I'm not gonna let him get killed, but you deserve it.
You deserve to get your ass
deserve any
whipped.
and everything that
Man,
you started.
yeah.
Because Paulo was talking shit.
And
That
Yeah,
whooping
you
started
can.
early.
Huh?
That whooping started early. It wasn't like
right
It
when
was
said
2
ding.
rounds,
no,
wasn't it?
no,
It was
because at
2
first,
rounds.
no, because at first this nigga Draco did the ugliest defense I've ever seen, and no, he said. Remember that? He had his head
Don't
shaking.
forget, he's not a real boxer.
If he
Yeah.
put him on,
Yeah.
as soon as he put him on the ground the first time in an exhibition match, should have been over.
First of all, there wasn't
Right.
no headgear.
Where's the
Why the
officials
fuck
at?
ain't no headgear
Where's the
in this
officiating? Why ain't the official stop the
We
fight?
already said it's his fault.
No, Russia probably paid him that if it don't stop this fight.
You seen they was over there sharing cigarettes too. That was
I didn't
weird.
like that.
They was in there.
But that's what they did back in the 80s. The 80s was wild. The 80s was wild. But this nigga
Crack
died.
They were sharing cigarettes.
said what?
I said crack happened in the 80s. They were
The
sharing
80s
cigarettes.
was wild. Niggas was really just really.
That wasn't his girl.
Who?
What's his
Oh,
name?
Baby Flay's girlfriend?
No. Yeah, she was sharing a cigarette with somebody else. Like,
She just was there. She just was she was fucked up in Beverly Hills Cop too. She was making money, but like she knew what was going on. But I guarantee you that if Ivan Drago was getting his ass killed like that, they would have threw that goddamn time.
nah, they didn't.
Nah, they probably wouldn't.
But they let
That's
him get
Russia.
knocked
That was
out.
one of Russia's prize
No,
amateur fighters.
because
They'd have
remember
let him go.
Creed 2, he had to throw that towel in for him. Because what's name was gonna keep going. He would have died.
Who?
What's his name? Drago's son.
Drago's son was getting his ass whooped, right? In the
I'm saying.
And what did Ivan
No, I'm saying he threw
Drago
that towel.
do?
He threw that towel.
He
in.
did what Apollo should have done.
But
You could have been in my dad's corner. My dad.
I feel like that's two different situations.
How? You getting your ass kicked.
That's two different situations right there. Because look, that was at the end when Drago threw in the towel for his son. That was him trying to show, like, you know, you
This is
more
what really
important-
should have happened.
You more important to me than me losing you to this sport.
And that's what Rocky should have did.
That wasn't Rocky's son. If anything, that was Duke's son.
Nigga, you taught me how to box.
No, Duke taught him how to box. Rocky was just there for his time.
No. Rocky, Apollo, you taught me how to box. You're not even my brother. You're my mentor. I'm not letting my mentor
I
get
done
killed.
beat your ass already.
Y'all really 1-1, and we don't really know what happened in the last one.
I can assume what happened.
No, they said Creed won that.
Creed won.
I don't believe that. I don't believe
I
that.
do.
I feel like
Rocky
Creed,
can't fight for shit.
I feel like Creed won it because Rocky wanted to win. Because Rocky ain't never
But
losing.
Creed was training them the whole time.
He said, "Here we
If
go.
anybody's going to know how to take him out.
Here we go."
Right,
He
he
said
said
somebody
ding,
deserved
ding.
it.
Yeah, after that ding ding, he probably got ding.
Fuck the fuck
You
out.
feel me? So
Rocky really, like, if we really wanted to, like Rocky really wasn't a good fighter.
I feel like that's when the brain damage probably started, was in that undisclosed fight. For Apollo, probably, right there.
Brain
Because, I mean,
damage.
because it was just them two. I mean, and they just in there.
There ain't no referee to stop it.
You
He's
see how they be
swinging.
fighting? They just in there. I mean, I don't
shit.
think they would go
Well,
cook for no slugs nothing like that. but it's like-
I hate that movie had no combinations. It was all haymakers.
Which one?
Any of them. No, I mean Creed
Yeah,
had combinations.
Creed had combinations.
Yeah, but not the Rocky movie.
Part
Creed
three-
had combinations
No,
because niggas was like,
I'm saying Apollo Creed did have combinations.
Yeah, he had that jab.
he had the jab combo.
He had that,
But Rocky
yeah.
had the hit you
Hey,
hit you harder.
Part 3, where he was fighting Clubber for the second time, Rocky was coming with the combinations.
No, he always ends it with a combination because it's supposed to we're cheering for him.
It's the climax.
Before that,
Oh, wait.
Why
in
do
the
you look like you're
beginning,
still hitting me?
in the beginning of the second fight, he wasn't Clubber Lang with combinations?
no, he wasn't. He
when they were
said,
saying-
hit me harder. Come on, hit me hard. Pow.
When they were
Come on,
saying-
hit me again. Pow.
When they were literally saying, he looks like a whole new fighter, he's faster. They literally said it. He was coming with combinations.
So you only
the
gave me
entire
one
time.
combination
Hold on,
5
bro.
movies?
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
5 movies, 1 combination? Nigga, you're a boxer.
He's a fighter. You feel me?
I tell you,
He
he
is a
learned
fighter.
a lot of the basics. in
Rocky
Creed.
probably didn't even know how to use a speed bag.
He didn't.
That's
That's
not
crazy.
Rocky couldn't do nothing.
Rocky was
Rocky
trash,
could take
bro.
a punch and he
Like-
had heart.
I mean, he had heart.
That
He
hard
had
shit
heart.
got your boy killed.
That, well, because he ain't have enough heart. He ain't have Rocky's heart.
What? He was going to die!
No, but Rocky.
If it would have been switched and Rocky would have came out of retirement and fought Drago, Rocky would have died that day too.
probably
I
would.
think
don't
blood
think
was going to be on that man's hands regardless.
I don't think Rocky would have died.
He
because
would've
It was
died,
his
bro.
movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't think,
that's his movie.
I don't think he was going. He probably would have lost and
That
came
nigga went
back
brain
with the
damage.
Russia, trained hard.
Brain damage.
Yeah,
Rocky
yeah,
should
he
be-
had brain
if
damage. You
this
see
is-
the one dude
first of
called
all,
him.
He's
He
swinging.
said we're gonna name the dog. He said Punchy. He said Punchy.
I'm telling you, he didn't come up with no
If
combination.
Rocky was a real person, and I know this is a movie, that nigga be dead.
No, for a fact. I said that. I said the fact that he didn't
Facts.
use defense until
One
Rocky
move,
3.
no, the first movie, he would have been dead because his brain would have shut down. He'd have become a vegetable, and then when you become a vegetable, you ain't gonna have no money to keep this man alive. So what do you have to do? You have to pull the goddamn plug.
You gonna pull the plug on.
Pull the damn plug.
Pull the damn plug, Rocco.
To be honest, though, the Rocky series is the most interesting thing about boxing in the last 30 years.
You're tripping.
Nigga, that's the only thing that we
You're
got.
tripping.
It's a fight night.
Talking about Floyd Mayweather. The GOAT.
Who?
Floyd Mayweather, the
Bro,
GOAT.
Floyd Mayweather ain't making no movies about him getting hit.
No, because they don't get hit.
Yeah, and a lot of people say the Rocky series actually ruined boxing because you had a lot of people that never watched boxing before
Think
that
that's
thought every boxing match was a match where every punch connected. So when they watched the real boxing match and saw punches in the shoulders, clinching, things like that, they were just like, this is what I was
Oh, this
used to.
technical shit ain't in the movie?
I didn't think about it. That's
That's what I'm saying.
That's fair.
First of all, it was Rocky Marciano, I thought, was what his based
The
off
name
of.
was there, but it's not. It wasn't based on Rocky Marciano.
Yeah, it wasn't based off of him. Based off a dude named Chuck.
Tell your nigga named Chuck.
Nigga name is
Check
Chuck.
off a nigga named Chuck from Philly.
Yes.
Boy,
Yes. Wait on.
forget Rocky.
I think he's
Rocky,
from Jersey for real.
Rocky, that's even worse.
I think he's from Jersey. to be
Like
honest.
Rocky was like that series. It was cool. Don't get me wrong. Like I liked it, but like
No, I love the Rocky movies, but at the same time, if we're gonna be realistic here, a lot of this stuff shouldn't have happened the way it did.
Should have died.
Every fight would have been stopped. Every single one of those fights.
Oh, we're throwing in the towel.
In reality, the ref would have stopped every one of those fights that you
the
saw.
ref would have stopped.
Even the exhibition match with Thunder Lips would have been stopped. Okay.
They would have been like, Rocky, you're not defending yourself. Stop the fight.
First of all, when a nigga talk like that,
During the fight, trying to explain himself.
Before the fight. They said, do you understand what I said, Rocky? Yeah.
They be like, nigga, no. All right.
hey, he's not ready. When you tighten up his glove,
And the referee was a white dude. He's still, nigga, no.
I feel like we just need to do a whole debunking of all movie series.
No, we're good. I would say there's
where's another movie series like that's like Rocky?
We can come for Star Wars. I'll just have to watch them all, though.
Yeah, you ain't gonna catch me on Star Wars.
Yeah,
I've never seen Star
After
Wars.
Luke said I'm your father, I said,
Wars.
yeah, this is it. I've seen them all. I haven't seen The Mandalorian, but that's here nor there. But like the Rocky series, I haven't really seen a series since that's that good. I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong. It's just not realistic. Like when I was a kid, I loved it.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. I've always loved it.
I never seen it as a kid. I've just seen it recently.
I didn't see it growing up.
I didn't see it growing up. That was like being my father's bonding time. You know, that was our bonding time. But like I've seen them growing up. But like as I watch them as an adult, I'm like,
No.
this shit.
No.
Hey, turn this shit off.
He's like, no.
You're dead. You're dead. You're literally gone. You're gone. He's going to jail.
Yeah, for killing somebody.
You know,
So why would you even put that man in a situation to make a decision about somebody else's life when you ain't made good decisions for your life?
you ain't make it. He has a point. But there's always got to be somebody in your corner, and they needed somebody in your corner. Mickey was dead.
He had Duke in his corner the whole
Bro,
time.
Duke wasn't really about that. Bro, Duke was really taking a back seat. Finally, I don't have to say shit.
And look what
First of all, these
happened.
niggas,
boy died.
his boy died. First of all, these niggas didn't even have good cut men.
Not at all. Not at all.
Nobody had a good cut man.
Bro, they was getting their ass kicked the whole movie. And that was
Eyes just swole up. By the time round 6 happened,
Right.
eyes closed.
How many fingers I got up? 2. None. I put none up. It's over.
I didn't put nothing
And you
up.
seen they cheated for Creed. He tapped the back of his nigga's neck. How many fingers am I holding up? Tap, 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 tap.
Yep.
Tap, 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 tap.
3.
Like, nigga, what?
3.
You want him to die, don't you?
Wasn't that during the one fight still too?
That was during the referee
That
cheated
was
for this
during,
nigga.
yeah.
Yeah. Was that a? Nah, he's done.
Yeah, like, no.
Yeah.
He wanted to see a fight. These refs
That
ain't
ain't on
nothing.
me. That ain't on me.
I'm good. Drago, what do we learn here, boys and girls?
That Clubber Lang is the scariest man.
That pride get you killed.
Pride will get you knocked the fuck out. And they didn't have no funeral for this
He ain't
man.
getting knocked out.
No, they had a funeral.
They had a funeral for him.
It was literally right after.
That was a funeral?
I mean, it was.
They didn't have James Brown singing that.
Yeah.
But I mean,
All I'm saying is, when my boy Blue died, when my boy Blue died, Will Ferrell sang for him.
Yeah.
Bro, man, that was a homegoing. You know, there's a difference.
We're going to end it there. So, this is the bad guy spoken. Keep it tight.
He said that was a home goal.
that was the perfect way to end it.
Let's see. We got it right there.